When you have auto glass damage, choose Safe Flight. We can come to you and replace your
Ведь придет пора, далеким звездам мы проложим версты, и, может, скоро наш корабль умчится к звездам.
Alex got his stone. Alex got his stone. Alex got his stomping though.
They hate when you elevate. it up, why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement, now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all black like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life flow that it came with. Oh, I ain't make it this far for myself. I had to prove to everybody else. I had to set them straight. I had to boss. I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. The stacking up losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate.
They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Burn Live, y'all. Marijuana keeping y'all connected. Hashtagging these red eyes, changing the viewers' eye red. Definitely keeping underage smoking off social media. Killing myself for your entertainment. Sitting here with friends and family, starting a cannabis station. Welcome to another Burn Live show. Welcome everybody. What's up, y'all? My co-host, I don't know where nobody's at today. I don't know where nobody's at. I probably should have waited, but I figured they'll be on their way. They'll be coming if they're coming. Shout out to everybody that's part of the team and the squad. Oh, cool. I was looking at this, y'all. I was looking at something. I was like, huh, what is that? In the middle, you see me, but that's a intro. I was like, hold on, what the hell? What the hell? So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever time you're watching this. Welcome to another Burn Live show where we marijuana keep you connected with the news and stuff that's going on. We also talk about real life stuff. We bring up a little bit of this, that, you know what I'm saying? I try to get outside of the politics most of the time. If I'm by myself like I am right now, I will shoot a little bit more towards the politics and things that are going on when I have my special guest, or if you want to be a guest on here. I will talk about other things, have a deep conversation. I will go down any rabbit hole if there's a hole to go down, if it makes some rational, reasonable sense at all. So get your blunts, weed, dabs, bongs, blunts, whatever you need, get it. And let's get into the show. All right. I just think that intro is like separate from me talking and what's called. I really had plans, like if when everybody was coming here, I was gonna ask them, what was your favorite movie scene of all times, or TV show scene? What was one of y'all favorite scenes to a TV show or movie that just all time set in your ear? And is that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Do any of y'all have any of those? I had one in particular in my mind popped up. My favorite scene that I think was just it and dramatized was actually Game of Thrones had the best scene. It was the longest. Matter of fact, I had two of my best favorite scenes of all time. One with Jon Snow is trying to get his little brother from the evil guy in the middle in a big old field. I think that was one. And the second to the last ending where one of the Sparks, one of the girls kills the Night King at the end. Favorite scene of all time.
and Carl Payne. I need y'all to click the link below and go vote for my guy. He's up for the
Best Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Television Movie, Limited Series, or Dramatic Special. Ah!
Go vote!
Yes!
Click the link!
Click the link!
Motherfucker.
Ooh, let's get it.
When you up and you winning, shit is awesome. Never.
What would you say your top 5?
Are you tired of dealing with worn-out windows that don't seal, leak, or are hard to open?
5 episodes. What would you say your top 5 episodes?
Top 5 episodes. I have different ones for different reasons. Like a lot of people will be like, "What?" Love Boat. Love Boat was one of my favorite episodes because I grew up watching the Love Boat. And even though I had already worked with a lot of these other people that I grew up watching, you know, like Dolomite, come on, man, Dolomite, Outkast, Biggie, Snoop, you know, Janae Dubois, you know, I met all of these, but that was one of them shows like Happy Days. That's what we used to watch. That's what we grew up watching. And, you know, now they on the show with us. And so I enjoyed that show. The Little People episode, that was wild.
That was funny.
We was fighting the little people. That was kind of wild.
That was my episode. That shit was hilarious.
Because that was like the first time I had did a stunt on camera. Like he bust a bottle on my head. Like, you know what I mean?
He was like, ah!
Yeah. And that was the first episode. He was like, yo, let's wild out. He was like, let's just wild out. I was like, what? He's like, no, let's have some fun. Fuck it. I was like, bet. And that's when you start seeing Cole kind of, I mean, you know, and then Tommy getting on his knees to fight. I'm like,
that's how you got your ass knocked out the first time.
It was a wild ass episode. Plus Bushwick was wild. This nigga was having little people parties in his trailer.
Rest in peace.
He was having, all you saw was a bunch of thick ass little, you know. The whole trailer was doing this shit. Bushwick was a little, you know, he had a little, you know.
How many of y'all out there remember Cole from Martin? How many of y'all out there really, really remember Cole from Martin and appreciate the artwork that he put in, the knowings that if he got on your nerves, like that was part of his job to get on your nerves and to be annoying and to be a little slow and to date the fat woman and, you know what I'm saying, to see him now, 15 years later, the maturity, the accolades, all the stuff that he has been through. Have you seen him in a whole nother TV show? And what's up? You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's here, still alive, not a Tommy. He don't look bad. I'm just going off a picture. He don't look bad. Look like he's still in shape. Look like he still got it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fell off the wagon. That's what I mean by, like, do y'all remember him and look at him now? He looks good.
ACP, close the door. You letting the smoke out. I'm like, all right, bro. You gotta see him try to get down off them stairs though, because you know the trailer.
Welcome to Flatiron School. This is where you learn how the future works. Where the whole point of education.
Yo, I was like, you need some help? I got you. Yo, little people are heavy as shit. I don't know if you know.
They solid.
Yo, they like.
Yo, come on. You can't say that.
Yeah. They're like a bowling ball to a 4-year-old. Like, you know, I'm telling you, yo, they're heavy, yo. I was like, I got you. Oh shit, no, I got you. I don't have you.
Yo, hilarious, man.
Yo, whose idea?
Why all the little people got thick asses though?
Where did y'all get that?
Nope.
I'm saying little people and those classrooms that were on the outside of their building.
Nope.
You know one.
Nope.
Can adults.
Where I back away slowly.
Can adults.
You know,
Listen, I did this on the show one time and I got letters.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I ran into one of the guys that was writing me.
So what if you did this?
No, They're gonna write me about this shit.
Well, what if you did like
definitely
this?
gonna write me.
Oh, come on!
Stop. It's not funny.
All right,
It's
no.
not funny.
First of all, we're not. Dave said it was okay, but we're not making fun. We're not doing that. That's
Right.
not what we're doing.
Right.
I'm just
Oh,
trying to
shit.
understand the logic of it all.
Oh, man.
And I'm not lying when I say
Oh, shit.
the truth is the truth. You know it's the truth.
Who
It's the
designed?
truth.
Who designed the rat?
It's the truth. Who designed the rat?
Chilligan's Island?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that one. I was like, because you know, sometimes when you ain't in certain scenes and shit.
Yeah, he wasn't
Right.
in that.
Like, honestly, there's a lot of episodes I didn't see.
Mm.
There's a lot of episodes. Oh, I couldn't. Well, because you don't know the story. Because you don't know the story behind that. That would okay. Here's another story, real quick. So Martin was doing Dragonfly, and you know, he goes all out. He gives his all, and they had put these things in his nose, these little like cones, to make his nostrils flare. Because you know, if you ever see it, his nostrils are flared.
Mhm.
And then they do stuff to his teeth, make it look like he ain't got no teeth. He goes to a lot of makeup, gives it his all. He gets winded, right? Because each take he's going for it. And his boy was a professional boxer for real. And that was his real friend in real life. And I think he caught him at one. And when he fell to the ground, he went like that. And them things got lodged up in here, right?
Wow.
And now he's on the ground like, and he's trying to get the shit out. But he's doing Dragonfly shit.
Silence.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like, he's rolling around on the ground trying to get this shit out. And everybody think it's part of what he's doing. I'm the only nigga that knows this nigga dying. Right? So I'm like, y'all don't see this? Next thing you know, they're like, cut. And then they rush over and they start helping her. It's too late though. I'm here. I'm laughing now. Cause no, I'm not laughing at what happened. No one saw this nigga dying. He was and they was just loving it, laughing,
Right.
thinking he got mad. Because back then we used to do crazy shit. We used to slap food out. You couldn't have a fresh plate of food. Watch your back. A fresh
Snatchies.
and snatchies, nah.
No.
Wow, you don't want that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do know about that. That happened around my job back in those days. I was working at a nightclub, and you definitely could not have no food and walk around and think that motherfucker was safe.
Smack it all the way down the stage. Cow! You don't want that. Get out of here. Right? We played the dumb. I'm trying to tell you, this is how we used to live on a daily. Food everywhere. Go bow and pose with it. Hello!
Man, if cameras and phones was back then in these days, the back behind the stage footage, things that we would miss, the hard work, the more understanding, the encouragements of people when you seeing that what they're doing and the contribute that they're putting into their artwork. Man, I don't know if we should be thankful there wasn't phones back then, or man, I wish there was a phone back then. But you know, there was probably some type of camera. Like
And
we
you
were
can't
saying,
get
it was
mad.
probably some type
That was
of
our
camera.
rule. You can't get mad. He was mad. He was on the floor, couldn't get that shit out. He was, and the madder he got, the funnier it got to me. Because I was like, I knew what was going on. And we didn't have time. So they were like, we need to go again right away. I was like, oh, no, I'm not ready. Like, we can't go right now. Please give me a second. I was like, Carl, we don't have time. We got to go. I was like, okay. So when he started doing it again, all I could picture was what had just happened. And what was about to happen. So I was like, so that's what you seeing. You seeing me going through it. At that time, I was going through it. And we all were, because it was something we laughed about after the fact, but we had to go. We couldn't stop. It was like, no, we got to do it again. We got to go right away. And I was like, oh God, we ain't got it out of us yet. We not done. And then he started doing it again. So now you don't look at it the same, right? The hike turns up.
Silence.
That's crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Did not know Cole was that funny. Flat out, I'm gonna say that first and foremost. Did not know he was that funny. Amazingly that funny. Even just explaining things that happened, true things that went down. That was funny as hell. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Ooh. But ladies and gentlemen, and I just bet you is more to that story. There was only a small skit of Cole. I bet you that's probably a 2 hour podcast. I'm actually seeing more stuff up there now as I talk to y'all. But yet again, the biggest topic today in the black community right now is P. Diddy, this future booming once some more. What's his name? Metro Boomin beef, which is literally from a lot of people saying are done. Oh, and Miss Jaguar, this is what I want y'all to see.
Gil, you gonna sit there and tell my little brother that mentioning my name is gonna hurt his career when I'm promoting him? What album you put out? Hello? What album Gil put out? If he had stayed as black in Philadelphia and doubled down on major figures, maybe he wouldn't have got touched up by the bird. Because there is no young man that made their way through that man's that didn't get. You think Weezy only got on? Are you kidding me? The kind of that'll leave his brother in jail and then show him no real support when he gets home. If he over his own brother, why wouldn't he up other people's kids? I don't understand. But I tell you this, Wallow, the next time you open your mouth and my name comes out of it, it better be with only respect, because I know that you with and they talk heavy and I pay in cash.
Man, every day somebody sent me stuff. This is not something somebody sent me. Actually, I'm waiting on my co-host because my co-host said he's gonna come back. He sent me a video, and I guarantee it was very interesting, and the stuff that was being brought up, the allegations and stuff like that. I think this P. Diddy thing is so big. It's for the simple fact it is a pedophile case. Most of the time when he was dealing with these artists, when they was under the age of 18. I think that's the structure that makes it like need some type of justification. Y'all can't all just be going after him just for the money of it when there's a bigger issue at hand. North Carolina Chapel Hill student sings the national anthem. Okay, this is real quick. Because this is what I like to talk about. Is American policies.
This university doesn't belong to a small group of protesters. It belongs to every citizen of North Carolina. Everybody in North Carolina. Everybody who goes to school here, everybody who lives and works here. The flag represents all of us. To take down that flag and put up another flag, no matter what other flag it is, that's antithetical to who we are, what this university stands for, what we have done for 229 years. The broad majority of this campus knows how to express their views without shouting, without violating university policy.
Yet again, ladies and gentlemen, he's explaining that taking down a flag doesn't represent us. It's scrutiny to go through this. Good morning. Good afternoon. North Carolina sings the national anthem while woke protesters take down American flag is what I'm discussing right now. I did just got done discussing a little segment which I go back to because Cole from Martin just did a podcast interview and he had some very interesting things to say about the Martin show. And I know that we can relate to the Martin show because we, was raised on the Martin show. We watched probably damn near every episode to the last episode. That's what I'm on.
That's why I just stand here.
Now you see. I'm gonna start this off by repeating myself over and over and over and over again. I did not have. There's nothing wrong with freedom of speech. Talking about the wars that's going on in Palestine versus Israel. There's nothing wrong with freedom of speech. Talking about the war that's going on versus Ukraine versus Russia. There's nothing wrong with that. Where it becomes sort of a problem is where you start taking down the American flag and you putting up other flags like you seen in that video right there. When it comes to a problem, when you are so-called an American citizen and you're up here screaming death to America, that's where the problem lays in with some of these protests that's been going on all over America, and you seeing all these live coverages and you seeing kids getting locked up, and for real, just to be on an honest tip, bro, it's more like you're wasting your parents' money. Your parents sent you to school to get an education, to college. Most college students that go to college, their parents are paying for it. Just keeping it real. Those who are paying for it themselves, you're still wasting your money that you still got to pay back because you're not learning nothing. You're protesting. You're getting locked up. You're building a record that you're not even going to think about when you're 30 years old. But when you can't get a job at 35 and 40 because of a protesting record, then you're going to be feeling some type of way. You really, really is going to be trying to feel some type of way. I do understand we all got our problems. We all going through something. But I always have been talking about the disrespectful that people have for America. But you're a citizen. Everybody be like, fuck America. But yet again, you're not going to go to no other country and have the freedom of speech that you have. You're not going to go to another country and do what you want to do. Probably you're not even going to have your own religion that you believe in. And that's the part where I'm like, well, you fight for your mother and daddy, but if there was a war breaking out, you're going to send what? Nobody. You're not even going to try to fight the war. You going to be all your kids, you and them just all going to run. Okay. I get it. I get it. I was actually trying to see if I can find more of that interview with Cole. How you been, Miss Georgetta? What you been up to?
Fine, tired. I had fucking dozed off. I'm like, oh man, in my sleep, I can say, okay, get up, 10 o'clock, put the boys to bed. I'm like 9:30. I got 30 minutes. I'm laying here and I can hear it in my sleep, like the show. I pop up like, oh wow, time is it?
Yeah, I understand that to do this. That's why I don't know. I was like, do y'all want to pick a earlier time or anything? I didn't know. I don't know. I'm always ready to do a show. You know, days that I got to work, I work what Wednesday through Sunday.
Oh,
So other than that, Wednesday through Sunday, that's why I mostly go live after like at 1 o'clock when I get home. And then on my off days, since that's the most of the time where I have my guest speakers and then y'all on here, I try to go around 10 o'clock. I try. I think it's a decent nighttime, not too late. Because the later it is out here, the earlier it is on the East Coast. That's how I look at it. So I found another segment of the whole interview. This is they're gonna be talking about Tommy and drug dealing and pimp and stuff like that. So get in here and we're gonna hopefully we can get a conversation started off for this.
Come on, man.
I would never.
No, dude, it's the mega bus of the sky. We make 94 fucking stops.
Yo,
seriously.
How much was your bag? How much they charge you for your bag?
Yeah, they think they funny, man. They funny. You funny. You funny. It's cool. It's cool. I'm here safely.
No, seriously, with Spirit?
Yeah,
That wasn't me.
come on. That was your people,
That was
man.
not me.
It was. I couldn't even
call your agent. I bet
come
you
on.
wasn't.
They don't even have like.
You said it was a mega bus in the air.
Ain't no spirit on spirit, man. Come on.
We only go through Delta. That was somebody else. Guaranteed.
They got seats that feel like baby car seats. They feel like little folding chairs with cloth on them.
The strap come over like
like,
this.
Come on.
Crazy.
It's cool,
Listen,
though. It's cool.
I waited say about 25 years. I asked this question. It's something that's plagued my mind forever. What was Tommy's job, bro? Like for real, what was his job? Like everybody was. What was his actual job? Was he a drug dealer? Because I used to think he was a drug dealer.
Tommy ain't got no job. What you talking about, yo? Come on, man.
But was it like yo? I swear, because you used to wear the leathers all the time. Like you think it's a drug
you know what it
dealers.
was. You know what it was, man. We tried our best to emulate, not even emulate, just bring what we knew was real.
Right.
And you know there was always that one dude,
the uncle.
Always that what had everything, had the ring on every finger. You know what I'm saying? Had the ring on every finger, do his hands like this a lot. You know?
Right.
And his knees moved together. But you never knew what he did. But
Right.
He was always fly. He always had everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, we tried to bring a lot of those things that we grew up having to the screen, you know. But in real life, first of all, Tommy was like my best friend. Tommy was definitely my best friend in real life. And he was like, when everybody would say, you know, he ain't got a job, he would say, yes, I do. I'm being about my father's business. That's my job. And he was really heavy into, you know, changing, making a change for the future, like kids and reaching back and giving back and making sure that, you know, young boys knew how to grow into men and be responsible and responsible. Like he was really a child advocate in terms of, you know, the future. So it's always funny when everybody talk about not having a job. And I'm like, oh yeah, he did. He had a big ass job.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, he was very, very much a mature voice on the show.
Yeah. But he'll be missed. Love Tommy. Tommy
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, rest in peace. All right, let's rewind back.
Yeah.
We watched the clip earlier.
Okay.
You got casted for The Last Dragon. and you learned a lot of things during that casting. Can you break that down for us?
So I was new. I was a newbie to the game. And back then you used to have like.
Did you know he paid in The Last Dragon? Are you asleep over there? Georgetta?
Was I sleeping?
I don't know. You want me to ask the 5 people on X, the
No,
one
and I
person on
everybody,
Facebook?
where everybody at?
April just texted me saying she finna go to the casino and lose her money. Homeboy said he finna go and get some Red Bulls because normally I have Red Bulls for this night show, but I didn't feel like going to grab none. I almost thought I was gonna do the show by myself. But like they were just saying, Tommy was in Last Dragon. I'm like, I didn't know that.
A lot of different. The process was longer, right? Because you would audition and then you would get a call back and then you would get like a second call back and you go to the producer session and then so it was like a lot, right?
Tournament style.
Different. You know, you got to be a different animal, and you had to win the room over every time. Long story short, that was one of the first things I learned on how to audition and how to whatever. And it came down between me and the cat that was playing Richie originally. And, you know, there was like, they said they had some other roles they wanted me to look at. And I was like, cool. So they eventually brought me back for this other role. But that was the first time that I realized you could end up on like the cutting room floor. Because we had a whole scene. I was just happy to be a part of the thing, you know what I'm saying? And we had a whole scene going on. And you see the movie and everything is gone before that. And then now you just see me helping them out the trash can, like, you all right, Rich? I don't even know if that made it. It's like in the background. I think you see my mouth moving, but you don't see the words coming out.
Right.
But that was the first time I learned, like,
this is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too.
The cutting board.
So what is he talking about?
Him, his first time auditioning for Superfly. We just got done talking about him and Tommy, what was Tommy's job on the show. Just little interviews. I think it's interesting. I just think it's very interesting that he was on there.
In Chicago are still sitting in a warehouse with no fucking outdoor space. And with a 4th grade reading and education, and they still foaming at the mouth because they're giving them drugs to get out of jail called the CUT program. And they're breathing mold in the air. And we forgot about the kids. We got bigger issues. I'm not worried about other people's problems. I'm worried about my culture, the people I love and how they're being oppressed, and the cycles that need to stop, and the people that are enabling us. And that's who I be going at. Success for me and how much money I make is how I move the needle for my culture. And I'm not talking about black, white. I'm talking about creative thinking. I think politics are dumb. If we're both fighting for America, how are we going to fight each other to fight for one thing? If I'm trying to save a block and you trying to save my block, I'm not going to fight you to save the block. We're going to fight together. So instead of worrying about the bullshit, we need to worry about what's going on with these kids, why they can't read, why do they build a jail cell for every time a kid can't read past the 4th grade? That's the problem. Why is all this independent sector, the government with these big budgets, paying people to do things for the people, but they're not looking at where they're spending the money or how they're spending the money? How could a kid's jail be $1.2 a bed for a child, and they don't even let him buy a real toothbrush? That's the problems that I'm dealing with in this moment, is education and teaching, my culture. If you could, half the people that give a fuck about Trump or Biden, they probably don't even know how to get a law passed. They don't know how to lobby. They don't even know how to change things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, to make a law or to make change in America is a unilateral decision. A lot of people got to agree. So that should be what we should be doing, is trying to work on how to stick together instead of what makes us separate as a social class. It's not about black or white. It's about 99% of the world that got to work for the 1%.
You remember that question I was asking you and my cousin about who is a famous person that you know that's black that you can name that want to be a president of the United States of America? And I said, Dame Dash. It's quotes like that he says. And like I said, you know for a fact how he talks. You can hear in his voice that he's going to give back to the black community. He's going to make sure the hood eats. But yet again, he's going to worry about America. He's going to put America's agenda first. And that's the part where I be looking at. That's what I be looking for as anybody want to run for president. What are your goals? What are your policies? What do you stand for running for president? And I will always think in the back of my mind, if I had to pick a black person out of the blue that I can choose to be a candidate, I would be Dame Dash. You just heard that he's not manipulated. Couldn't no corporation bigger than him come in and say, hey, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. If it ain't right, if it don't sound right, he not gonna rock with it. Like, nah, that's not gonna help us. That's not what we here for. You hear it in this speech right here. That's why this is what us black people, since I'm gonna go there, I hate to go there, but I'm gonna go there, need to be starting listening for as in a leader and somebody that's gonna lead the culture in the right direction.
And the way they make the 99 fight each other so that we continue to separate and work for the 1%. So either way, all these people that care about the president are paying for a billionaire, but both of them. I'm not jacking none of that. Pause, because I don't know what's going on. They're all gray areas. I can just control what I see and know. I'm not depending on the government to pay for my hospital bills. I'm not depending on the government to pay for my where I live. I'm not knocking anyone that does, but I'm in the unless it's capital gains, the 40 to 50% bracket. And I always owe taxes. So when you owe $12 million of taxes, how do you pay that back without making $24 million? But they snatching your money every day. They fucking with your working capital. You know what they don't teach you in school? How to have money, how to keep money. You know why my net worth is I don't know how to keep it. I never went to school. Nobody taught me how to keep money or when to pay taxes, what capital gains is, what's a trust. Well, you know, no one taught none of that shit. So that's what we do. We talk about people that don't matter, shit that doesn't affect our personal life, and we're worried about what other people do and what they could do for us when we should be worried about focusing on how to do for ourselves and understanding the money is man-made. I don't give a fuck about money. There's no goal behind it. It's all a Ponzi scheme. I care about love as my currency. How much time I spend with my child. What's my net worth? I'm a dad. That I pick my kid up from school and I bring him to school. And I can bring him to work. Then I can bring him to a jail. I can bring him to a school and he's going to watch his daddy be a superhero. That's all that matters to me. So when you look at all these so-called moguls, you don't see their family life. You see contrived pictures of something that doesn't even matter on a red carpet. And their children aren't with them. I'm at home with my kids and then I'm being creative and I'm creating my own. Like I direct my own movies. I get them funded or fund them myself. I put them out, distribute them myself, and then I put them on my own streaming service. That's amazing. To be able to write a book and sell 60,000 books by myself and you don't know it, that's amazing.
That's impressive.
To have my own sneakers, to have my own, all that shit is amazing.
Yeah.
To me, I'm not worried about that bubblegum shit. That's why I left it. You understand what I mean? But I'm not going to be grouped up, never. And the feds don't need to call me because if they watching or listening, they like, yo, this motherfucker just living a nice, pleasant, boring life. The only lawsuit you're going to get from me is I yelled at you. That's it. You're not going to get none of that old funny shit because that's not what I do. There is no gray area with Dame Dash. And the receipts are there. Period. I tape everything. So, yeah.
That was great. By the way, why do you think crime is so high in Chicago?
Because it's such a big state.
You think because it's a big state?
Yeah, it's like 16. You see,
There's plenty of big states, but why is Chicago so high?
Go Google it. It's the reason why they say the crime rate is what's relative to how many people there. So many people get killed because so many people are in one spot. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a big spot. That's why it is. But I would say the reason why is because the government enables the kids. They're not doing anything to stop it. It's happening worldwide. They're getting kids used to going to jail.
So you think what happens bad policies?
I just think that if you put a kid in a situation where he has enemies and then take him away to go to jail and come back and put him back in the same situation, he going back to jail. I think if you don't educate a child and you disenfranchise his family, you're going to jail.
Rob, could you pull up the clip? Could you pull up the clip by Ice Cube? I'm curious, and I still have one last question within that context that I go back to, but I want to play this clip for you. Here's Cube with Bill Maher, okay? And I kind of want you to hear this and tell me if you agree with him. Go for it.
Okay, let's take rap music. Let's take it. Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
True.
So literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. So, you know, it seems really kind of suspicious, if you want to say that word, that
it seems obvious.
You know, the records that come out are really geared to push
Ice Cube, a person that finally got to see that he know what he's doing. He's been in this music industry. Now they looking at Ice Cube as a sellout. That's weird. They're looking at him as a sellout. Dame Dash just explained to us a lot of things of what he's gonna do, and he made sure that he let you know it's really not about the black and white. It's about just the finance and moving the needle for a culture that he believes in for kids that can't read, which since the pandemic, it's statistically been proven out here that kids cannot read past the 4th grade. They're 2 years behind in reading because they had homeschooling training for 2 years and it wasn't top notch. They didn't try to really educate and push the needle, even though they were getting taught from home. A lot of parents, not a lot of parents, but some parents that I have talked to sits up there and claims that, yeah, my kids was not even in school. Not for real. And I was like, how do you know that? You know what I'm saying? If you was sitting there with your kid, wouldn't you make sure that your kid's education was going right? I would think, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the perfect person, but I would thought that should have been, you know, one of the few things that you would have made sure, like, look at her. We may be a pandemic, but you still gonna get your education on. I seen some parents that was on their kids that made sure they at least learned something. But for those who probably didn't, probably it's the statistics that Dame Dasher is talking about that Baltimore is going through.
People towards that prison industry. But they didn't make you write those lyrics. It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Certain flavors are exposed on the record. You know, some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. So the narrative is really kind of, you know, structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. A lot of people, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
What do you?
Before he get into his thoughts, my thoughts on that first and foremost is that's why a lot of people albums, your favorite artists albums that you like. Why is it's always the best album seems to be the best album? It's always and it's always say it's hard for an artist to repeat. Those artists that repeat, you wonder why they repeat, because they was already part of the system of pumping out music that social media social media wanted us to hear. The radios wanted us to hear. The publicists or these people in jail wanted to hear. When we was out here going to commit a crime, when most people, especially in a culture called commit a crime, they listen to some of the most hardest music out there to go listen to get in that mindset, to get in that mode. That's why a lot of the rap game talks about what? Killing, guns, jewelry, strippers, nightlife, and all like that. It's really over and 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 over. You would think we have a problem with that, but we don't really have a problem with that. It's what we've been living through, and that's what a lot of people say. But then I'm like, okay, a lot of y'all kids ain't going through that. Michael Irvin, the football player, his son ain't seen a ghetto, but he rapping awful thugging. He thugging out here. He a stone cold gangster.
Your thoughts on what he's saying here?
It's true. It's obvious.
You
never told me if a boss is a good boss if his whole crew goes to jail. Not Trump, just in general.
If his
whole crew goes to jail, he's
Yeah.
around the mob.
Right.
If his whole crew goes to jail, is he a good boss?
You ever been to jail?
Can you answer my question?
I don't judge it that way.
I'm asking you a question.
I wouldn't judge it that way.
Okay. So you don't judge a good boss by how good his family rolls?
Well, let me ask you a different question.
But I'm asking you a question.
How about I ask you a different question? Here's the question for you.
I'm asking you a
How do you judge a boss if 47 people around them get killed?
I didn't ask you that. Oh, it depends. If it depends on if it was 4,000 people and only 47 got killed, then I'll say that's not a bad odd.
Got it. So then it depends. Would be the answer,
I asked
right?
you if his whole crew goes to jail.
Yeah.
Is he a good boss?
I thought you were trying to unify. Now you're trashing the president.
I'm not,
I mean, what kind of a unifier are you? What happened?
Wait.
Choose a position.
No, don't. You can't tell me what to do.
Tell me.
Listen. You're not listening.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that about Trump. I'm saying that in general. Yeah. Forget Trump. If you're a boss and your man right there and everyone that's in here goes to jail but you, are you a good boss?
So was Sugar good boss?
You're not going to answer my question, huh?
Because it depends. It's the same answer you gave.
I'm not talking about.
Y'all think he's asking a good question, a legitimate question? See, when you trying to understand a person, you ask a specific question to get is what they call air in the room. I'm testing the temperature of the room. I'm seeing what type of level, what type of stigma you're on, what type of way you flow, how do you think, how do you process this movement that you're on. That's what he's asking. He's bringing it up in this situation, and I've been wanting to answer this question myself. I really been thinking about it deeply myself. Like, is he a good boss? Does it really matter? If I'm a boss and all my employees go to jail, does that make me a good boss? And as you heard Patrick Bet-David say, it depends. And I was like, what did they all go to jail for? Did I make the right? And as Dame Dash is presenting it, it's like, am I making the necessary moves to put all my employees in the right position to win? I want y'all to win. I want y'all to be one of the best employees so y'all can build your own bosses, so y'all can build your own companies, so y'all can be successful in what y'all want to do. I have always been a part of that, and I think the same way too. Like, I can't lie to you. And I think the same way. So therefore, when you hear this question, it's like, what's the answer? What's the answer?
About another man.
I would tell you it depends.
Okay. So it in
depends.
what way could your whole crew go to jail and you're a good boss?
But in what way can 47 associates close to you get killed?
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
I'm asking a question from you.
But you're not answering mine. You're not answering mine.
Because I'm giving you the same answer you're giving.
I didn't give you. Wait, I'm asking you a question. No, I'm asking you. All I said was,
it depends.
I didn't say it depends. I said if a boss goes, if his whole crew goes to jail and he does not, is he a good boss? I'm not talking about Trump.
You are talking about.
No, I'm not. You know how many motherfuckers I know whose whole crew went to jail?
Yeah.
That's just the shoe fits wearing. I don't have no beef with. Listen, let me get it clear.
Tell me.
I'm not in here to be Trump bashing or Biden bashing or any of that. I'm just asking you a question of logic, not about politics.
Dame, do you think racism exists?
So you're not gonna answer my question.
But I gave it to you. I said it depends.
That's not an answer. You know that.
Do you think racism exists?
Of course it does.
It does.
Yeah. I'm racist as fuck. So funny about that.
Yeah, you said you're racist yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you?
I'm against bitch ass niggas.
Okay. So, but is that skin color or could that be white, black, Asian, anything?
White, black, Asian, anything.
Okay. So let me specify. Do you think racism towards a skin color or nationality, ethnicity exists?
There's definitely things that I assume because of color. If you want to call that racism, just because of natural experience.
So what do you think about when you see a white guy, executive of a major label? What do you think about?
Of a major
label, like music label. Let's just say.
Let me finish. Yeah. A major black label. If a white guy's running a black label, that's problematic for me.
If a white guy's running a black label, how about a black guy running a white label?
It doesn't happen, but it doesn't. I think there's no such thing as a white label. That's what's funny, right? When you go into music, it's black music, but there's no white music. They don't have a white music division. It's just a black music division. Why is that? Is that racist?
So
I'm asking you, is that racist?
Can you be? I'm not in the space, so I don't know. So be specific. Like who has a black?
Every music.
Do they say black or do they say hip hop? Because Eminem is white and he sold more records.
I'm not sugarcoating shit. Yeah. I said it's called black music. Head of black music.
I'm not black and I listen to hip hop.
It's not what you're not answering any of my questions, bro.
Yeah.
I said, is it racist?
Invite me on your podcast. I'll answer your questions.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
Come to America New. You owe me that.
I'm with you.
That's my thing.
I'm game. I'm with you. Right. I'm with you.
What I'm saying is there is a black music division in every label. There is.
Okay.
And there isn't a white music division in every label.
Okay.
So I'm asking you, is that racist? But you're not going to answer. It's going to depend. I know.
No, I don't know the facts.
I gave you the facts. You do know the facts.
Now. No, I don't.
I'm telling you the facts.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
I would say
what's your net worth?
A hip hop.
What's your net worth? What's your net worth?
I got a couple dollars.
Yeah. So you asked me, and I'm asking you, what's your net worth?
Put it between 300 to 500.
300 to 500 million? Yeah. Oh, send something over.
Send some what?
Send something over. When you say net worth, that means you looking at $500 million cash?
Yes.
You pay taxes on
it? Cash, I would say shy of 200 cash.
Oh yeah, send something over, man.
Yeah.
You want? I'm at an auction. I'm about to sell my interest of Reasonable Doubt, Rockefeller Inc.
Okay.
You want to buy it?
What's it going for?
It's at auction.
At auction?
Yeah.
Tell me, send me an information. I'll look into it.
I'm telling you.
I send it to me if it's an auction.
I'm talking.
I'm going to be able to bid. No, you said auction.
It's
as an auction,
you said how much is it? It says at auction, but you have a judgment. So once
Dame,
anything
I have a
past the
feeling
judgment,
our dinner would be 10 times better than this podcast
well,
because
you paying for it.
I don't have a problem paying for it. There's no question. Can I ask you this one selfish question?
How do you look at $500 million? I would blow all of that shit.
Well,
how did you save it? You save it? Just look at it?
Yeah. Well,
what do you look at? You look at your money?
But you ask
how often do you look at your bank account? Like say, oh, make sure I got
once a quarter I meet with my guy.
You meet your guy?
Yeah. Once a quarter. We meet with the
it's too hard. Saving money is so hard. When I'm saying saving it, like when money's sitting, there's so many laws that come with it. And unless you're savvy about how to hold it, you're gonna lose it, man.
But you know what it is?
So hard. Pause.
Well, I lost everything at 23, 24, 25. The first time I made money.
23 years old. I just supposed to lose everything.
Get it. But
I lose everything every year.
But let me tell you, when I hit rock bottom at 25, my entire mindset changed.
What's rock bottom? Jail?
No, I didn't go to jail.
What was rock bottom?
The rock bottom is
what's your version of rock bottom?
Lost financially. I'm about to file bankruptcy. I don't have a penny to my name.
That's not rock
All
bottom.
my credit cards are maxed out. Relationships are gone.
That's not
girlfriend, fiance, and I'm about to go back into the military. To me, at 24, 25,
that wasn't rock bottom.
That was rock bottom for me.
You're spoiled.
You're so funny.
Let me tell you something. Rock bottom is when you don't have a place to live.
Yeah.
And you're a drug addict and you don't have your health.
No, that's not.
And you're not mentally stable.
Financially rock bottom.
That's
financially rock
25,
bottom.
Everyone's financially rock bottom.
Yeah, well, but
these are the, you know what I mean?
what it did do, you know what I did learn?
Kids usually are in college, coming out of college with fucking debt.
You see two different bosses. This interview, you're looking at two big bosses battling back and forth, understanding the situation. I understand that both of them have totally different paths. Do y'all see the path from a street life? Let me pull it up for y'all. Dame Dash, street life. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, in the ghetto, had to pull himself together, knowing that the odds of him making it out of the ghetto and keeping $1 million was low. Patrick Bet Davis, a man that came over here across seas that was in the middle of an Iraqi war. Parents came over here legitimately, the right way, the correct way. He's seen two different wars. When he came over here to America, he joined the military. Got out, got into finance, figured out how it was done, built his own company through finance. And now he's worth what he is. Two different bosses that see America in two different lights. But both of them been through a struggle. But yet again, only thing I'm saying to this is you see how Dame Dash just knocked his rock bottom. Oh, that ain't rock bottom. How are you gonna tell somebody from their rock bottom because it's not your rock bottom? And I do get it. I understand everybody's rock bottom is different, but understand what rock bottom and the basis of rock bottom is the bottom to where it changed you to where you didn't want to be at this position no more. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back.
If you feel it, 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 if you feel it.
I hope that's a decent little commercial intro to let people know what type of podcast this is. I definitely have came from a long way from just using a cell phone, talking about weed, rapping, just bebopping to any type of beat that I can find, to talking about things that go on in the culture of America that I feel like that matters to me. I think it's important. I'm going to stay true to this moving forward in discussions of things that matter to me. And what I mean by matter to me is things that matters that I feel like we, the people, meaning you that watch, can make a change and do. I think we can cover these stories. I think we can help our friends. I think we can help our relatives and say, hey, this is going on. I heard about it. I don't like it. Let's try to change and do something. Okay. Now, see what else I can get into. Eddie Griffin calls out P. Diddy. This got to be funny. I'm not meaning funny like that, but I just bet you this was got to be funny. It better be. I actually heard that he got a podcast. The man live out here in Las Vegas. I still ain't been to none of his shows. And he from Kansas City, Missouri.
Has debuted his new show on NNN TV, Nigga News Network, where he's exposing media distractions and hidden agendas. For the first episode, Griffin has decided to focus on the case of Sean Diddy Combs, claiming that the raids that took place at his Miami and Los Angeles homes last month were staged and Diddy himself was tipped off.
Diddy is on the run. He jumped on a jet, paused in Miami, and the feds were there in Miami. Somebody tipped this brother off, because how did he just happen to be on a plane the day before they gonna raid his property? He got an inside man there at the Federal Bureau of Homeland Security. One of them motherfuckers. Now he must have zailed every last one of them feds $10 million each, because they let him get back on the plane to Antigua. They just gonna raid a man's properties, but not raid him. They raid a nigga's property, they coming to get you too. I don't know how this man's still on the loose, but you know, he got the dough. And he got to know. If it's really just a quick, fast.
Hey, I like that. I like that. I don't think y'all caught it. Let me play that one more time. That was it. That was funny to me. That was it.
Hey, the niggas private, they coming to get you too. I don't know how this man's still on the loose, but you know, he got the dough and he got to know.
He got the dough. He got to know. I think that's what K-Man is steady want to allude to, how he sees the government has been infiltrating people and stuff like that. I also got a video that he sent to me earlier. I've been trying to wait because I know that he wants to discuss and go over it. So, matter of fact, at least let me get this set up. Oh shit. Okay, I got it set up. Let's go back to this and see what more got to be said.
If it's really just a quick, fast hit on a motherfucker's property, nigga, you ain't gonna call the press and say we about to hit Puffy's crib. You're just gonna hit the crib. And they're just gonna have to hear about that through the grapevine and rush down there as quick as they can. But no, we seen the aerial shot of them driving up and arriving at this motherfucker's crib. Somebody's behind it, somebody way up the ladder. And I think that ladder is the head of Universal Music Group. See, he called in his favors from his friends.
Now, Griffin would also wonder why Diddy's sons were left at the house, leaving them to be placed in handcuffs. Griffin was asked why they couldn't get on the plane with their father. Griffin's larger question was centered around the media asking what they're covering up. According to Griffin, the media decided to focus on reporting Diddy as opposed to the cargo ship that crashed into the Baltimore Bridge. Not only that, but Griffin would also reveal his true thoughts on why this is all happening now.
Clive Davis, yeah, that's the monster. And the head of Universal Music Group, he's put Diddy up, and they sacrificing Diddy. They said, nigga, you gotta take this shit. We can't be involved. But Diddy's smart. He filmed every session. He was fucking Clive and the motherfucking freak boy that run Universal.
Not Diddy recorded every time he spent and been like, look, I'm finna get everybody on tape. See, that's where that Epstein come into place.
Versus Music Group. Now that's why they raiding the house, because they got friends in Homeland Security and the feds, and they said, get in there and get them tapes from this nigga. He trying to blackmail us. That's what I believe is going on.
Now you can see a part of Griffin's response was that he would listen to a report on the raids while poking holes in the story. To Griffin, it was clear that this incident was staged. One big reason being is that the media and press were present for the event. After listening to the report.
Now, I played that, ladies and gentlemen, because that's where I do have this other story, and they're not gonna let what the hold on, let me do something real quick. All right, since they want to play me like this, I didn't think they were gonna do me. They did me.
Dang, what store Caveman had to go get the Red Bulls from? I'm trying to speak on that topic you were just talking about. I read that interview old girl had about Diddy.
I'm finna play it right now because I just showed they Eddie Griffin was talking about it, so I was literally just finna play it right now. I promise you. Like, he taking too long. Yeah, we got the best story, but he not here to cover it. Like, everybody want to hear the sauce.
Jaguar Wright for leading the feds to his house.
Breaking news, the Department of Homeland Security has just confirmed to CNN that federal law enforcement agents have raided properties owned by musician and producer Sean Diddy Combs.
So Diddy has just lost the plot and seemingly is now going after Jaguar Wright for the part she played in leading the feds to him.
They were saying I was crazy. Shouldn't I ask somebody?
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
If they was hearing what I was hearing.
That's amazing.
They said I was crazy.
Oh man. All right, so let's do it like this. We're gonna loop back to that because that's a whole saga in itself, and it's been a crazy year. But the reason why even right now your old interview that you did last year is trending even crazier because you're almost like not Nostradamus, but Thomas to that. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. So when you said the day of the raid, you're talking about the raid on both Miami and California.
And New York simultaneously.
Wait, New York was?
Yeah, the New York house was raided as well.
Oh, wow. That didn't even, they didn't even really.
3 states working in tandem. And they did not tell the officers who they were raiding. They went in tactical as they were instructed to. They didn't know they was raiding Diddy's house. The higher ups didn't tell anybody because they knew with Diddy being a Fed informant that he had people in the force and they wanted to make sure that went through legit. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
That's why you see the guns.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kid.
Jaguar Wright has always been pretty vocal about Diddy's dark side, so all of this must be vindication for her. Her recent thoughts on the matter are absolute box office.
So what are your thoughts on...
Now, if she really about that life and she really trying to stop him, then I can't knock her because of what she doing. Like I have heard Like she's been around all them artists for a very long time. Oh, I thought I can do braids. I can't do braids. This shit hurt my head bad than a motherfucker. I thought I can do it. I can't.
What you do, braid it up?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But when I was going through the little article or whatever, shit, I didn't even know he used to pull up to the turkey lounge. I didn't know it was a such thing called a turkey lounge. The fuck? These niggas having jacuzzi parties and shit. Diddy ass nasty.
I seen this one video where they talk about a bunch of billionaires and the travel routes that they do every year. Like in January, they be in a whole nother country chilling on their yachts and stuff like that. Just the most outlandish places that they can be going and stuff like that. So I can just imagine that, you know, Diddy knowing all these hot spots, he taking these people on these places. But yet again, you're pissing other people off. You're hurting people's lives. And this lady right here has been waiting for a very long time to get at you. Like, bruh, everybody knows she been wanting to get at Mary J. Blige. Like, come on, dog. Wait till these people slip up, and then she gonna be going, you know, at her next. Real smart.
The show of force, even not knowing.
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns and he's got semen coated fucking VHS tapes.
Damn.
Semen coated VHS tapes.
See,
you know how far VHS tapes go back? This nigga been a butt diggler. Like, oh my God. Because in the 90s, I heard them say something about him and Aaron Hall. So is that song Aaron Hall put out, I Miss You, was he talking about Puffy?
Probably. I can't even. I mean, because like when we found out that Luther Vandross was gay, I got punched in my shit. I couldn't tell my auntie nothing. I was like, nigga, I think I was like,
growing up seeing Luther kind of had a ideal he was gay. Just like I didn't know Jaheim was gay. It's a couple of artists out here that's mind blowing, like, wow, like, but you had a thought about it. But yeah, Luther Vandross was always on the
on the
rope.
hit list. On the hit list of being that's sad. Sad. What else she got to say?
I would have went in a hazmat suit.
So let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you
Yeah, the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's AKA Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. I Am Comedy.
So I want to stay right here. We're going to stay within this pocket, but I'm just curious. What did you know that was going on in the world of Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, that the world didn't know? What did you know back then, 3-4 years ago?
Gonna come forward.
So how'd you know? What'd you know about what Cat?
Because I wish I could explain.
Yeah,
but if I explain how I knew Cassie was gonna come forward, that could hurt some people. Which is why.
Boy, if she would have known that she was finna go out there and do her thug thizzle, stop playing. She would have.
How long was Diddy and Cassie together? They was together for some years, huh?
If I'm not mistaken, it was the thing said like 10 to 13 years, maybe 8. I know it was like 10 to 13.
But then I got confused because she had, She had also mentioned about how Kim Porter passed away and how I'll Be Sure went into a coma. But ain't one of them kids by that with Diddy, I'll Be Sure's son?
See, that's so deep. I don't know. Like,
I think Quincy is I'll Be Sure's son. Google it right quick, if I'm not mistaken. Hey April girl.
Hey y'all, how y'all?
What's up? Caveman is
He's in Arizona getting Red Bulls. That nigga that went to the store so far away.
Real big ass.
What's the question again?
Is Quincy I'll Be Sure's son?
Is Quincy I'll Be Sure's son? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Are you alive? Okay, I'll Be Sure makes public percentage of sound the Quincy Browns comes home. Suicide doesn't say right there.
What's that motherfucker back there, ain't it?
I guess yeah. From this 1991 January born. Yeah. Ooh. It looks like yeah.
So that mean Puffy. So I'm trying to figure out how did this all come together? Because if I'll Be Sure used to work for P. Diddy, how the fuck did Cam Porter and Puffy fuck around if she was fucking around with I'll Be Sure? That's crazy.
Everybody,
This shit is deep.
I think everybody was sleeping around, but yet again, I think the little article that I played earlier where Eddie Griffin said this is higher than P. Diddy. P. Diddy had to know that they was finna raid the crib.
Yeah.
Even though his lawyer came out and made a statement and said that P. Diddy was already heading on vacation with one of his daughters. That's what the lawyer so-called said. So, because one of
Like
his
Eddie Griffin said, they still would have probably went and arrested him first. That's what I would think.
on a private, if you get a private jet to a private airport, you got immunity because you can't come on that private property. You see what I'm saying? And we all know P. Diddy got enough money to get to any private property in America anywhere, like real quick, real fast. And somebody reported, don't quote me. Somebody said, don't quote me on this like I know the news, but they said that the first airplane that so-called left wasn't P. Diddy. It was so-called the evidence. That's why I'm doing this, so-called the evidence that was leaving the country. Because the plane was empty. And the only reason I know that because it's a dude on the internet that tracks plane. That's all he do. He goes on track plane because he was going around tracking Taylor Swift and he got a lawsuit out of it. But he won because how he's tracking Taylor Swift around is through public information. Yeah, so P. Diddy got tracked, you know what I'm saying? Because how did everybody know that P. Diddy was on a private plane so fast?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's public information. That jet number that he got on is easy to track. And I was like, I didn't even know that. So let's see what's more in store.
The last time I sat on this blue couch, I said what I said. Congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
I ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money
Right.
and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how they ask that question and they want to play so shocked, like Hollywood people ain't having some of the best drug parties, some of the best fuck parties. Really? Of course they got the best parties.
But they having the best.
Right. Come on, dog. The best is finna pull up. The best drug dealers is finna drop off and keep it pushing. That's I don't know if that just a question of hearing how he trying to play like he was shocked, like they was having the best freak offs. Yeah. After Luke and what he did in Atlanta, wouldn't you think he had some of the best freak offs? I mean, it kind of go together. It's a normal routine. That's what I thought.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they got.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was. So I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in. And then it made perfect sense.
Young Miami put out a tweet a while back and basically was into it with, I guess, one of Diddy's other women.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically said, if I wanted you to eat my cat, Diddy would have had you on your knees by now. Do you think that was really like her telling on herself before she knew things were going to hit the fan?
No, I think that was her being herself because she's a dumb.
Do you think that statement right there is incriminating?
Like, she's a dumb bitch.
No, the fact that she said, I got no switches. The fact that hold on, I'm just gonna replay it because he said something. I know what I'm thinking, but I just can't get it out. So therefore, let me just replay it again, and so you can hear what she said about what MA said.
He's by now.
Do
you think that was really like her telling on herself before she knew things were going to hit the fan?
No, I think that was her being herself because she's a.
That right there.
Her being herself.
About her saying that statement about what she tweeted out. Do you think that was incriminating?
Incriminating who?
To herself. To Young MA.
Repeat that.
Let me play it one more time, y'all.
What's up, man? How everybody doing?
What's going on?
I'm sorry I'm late, man. I had to let
was into it with, I guess, one of Diddy's other women.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically said, if I wanted you to eat my cat, Diddy would have had you on your knees by now.
No.
Do you think that's incriminating?
No.
To say that now that it's alleged that MA actually went in the bathroom. I don't know if y'all heard this. I heard this.
I
you know what I'm
didn't.
saying?
Come on, you
it's
gotta say
actually
it.
a lawsuit that MA went in the bathroom and went after one of P. Diddy artists. No, MA cousin went in the bathroom and started gobbling this dude balls and dick while he was taking a piss. And dude is suing for that because he felt uncomfortable. I don't know.
How was that incriminating young mom when all she said was, if I wanted you to eat this motherfucker, Diddy already had you sucking that motherfucker?
Because this is a that statement is in some of these films, and that's what they're trying to prosecute Diddy over. So, and MA is brought up on some of these court cases. She's in some of those files.
Okay, true enough, but that's how she feel. I ain't even gonna say that's her opinion. That's how she feel.
I'm not. That's yet again. You're almost.
Yeah, she.
See how he almost proved my point.
No, I'm not saying she incriminating herself because
I know you're not saying that, but you steady proving my point though.
Okay, I might be proving your point, but what's the point of us having freedom of speech if what we say people gonna take it and flip? Well, I ain't gonna say flip it. Take it and try to make it something negative.
It's not we taking something negative.
No, I ain't talking about us. I'm just saying in general.
I ain't saying us. I'm just speaking in general. It's not that we're gonna take it negative. It's
Miss Smith.
It's the
That's
fact.
what I'm saying. How was your trip to AZ? Get them red buds. Damn. You've been gone a whole hour, 32 minutes to 7.8 seconds.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, my boy. My car was acting stupid, so I went to another store.
But yet again, we're not taking away freedom of speech. But when your speech actually have something to do with a case, if it wasn't no case, we wouldn't be talking about this. Period.
Okay, so now, true enough, we wouldn't. But at the end of the day, my nigga, it was her cousin. It wasn't young Ma that went after Diddy Peoples. She made a statement for like it's just like me. Well, I ain't even gonna use me because I can't.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. Bro, why is you licking me? I'm sweaty as hell.
Okay, why you yelling at the dog while everybody looking like who you yelling at?
I know you ain't yelling. I know you ain't yelling at my motherfucking Snow.
Come on. Quick, now you better not. What's up, Snow? You miss me. I miss you.
As he forgets what his whole thought process
I wasn't, but
I'm gonna go back to this.
Yeah.
Play a little bit more.
Do you think that was really like her telling on herself before she knew things were gonna hit the fan?
No, I think that was her being herself because she's a dumb.
Notice how she even asked, is that telling on yourself? I just rephrase it, is that incriminating?
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes. Yes, it is discriminating. She just discriminated herself because at the end of the day, I still don't know what the fuck what case they building. But whatever case that they do have, her saying it is discriminating herself because why?
What part of that statement she incriminated herself?
Because she said that Diddy basically listen. She said Diddy, I can have her make Diddy have you on your knees. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck can Diddy have me on my motherfucking knees?
No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
She did not say that.
Go back, Michael. Go
Her
back.
exact words was, if I wanted you to eat this motherfucker, Diddy will already have you on your knees.
Exactly. There you go. You just said it.
But that's not saying
Diddy will already have you on your knees. Diddy will already have you on your knees. How the hell Diddy is gonna already have me on my motherfucking knees? What the fuck can Diddy do to have me on my motherfucking knees?
His argument. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, I'm hearing his argument because of how you explained it. So his argument is, even though I made that statement, did that statement actually happen?
Yeah.
And if that statement didn't actually happen, then I'm not incriminating myself. And what we're saying on the other defense is, It may not have happened when you made the statement, but it's allegedly happened.
What's the key word in there? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But why is your name involved?
Exactly. That is true though.
Why the fuck is McNeil's name involved?
Because he was fucking McNeil.
Oh wait! I'm gonna say this because I know Georgetta waiting to hear this shit because I know she'd have heard. I'm done fucking with TD Jakes.
What happened? Did you block him?
Can I say it? Can I say it?
Yes.
Why did I find a TD Jake books in this?
But it ain't my TD Jake books though. I'm just gonna say that. It ain't my book,
you found the what?
A TD Jake book in his crib. I said, man, what is this?
Hold on, wait. Did you wait? Did you find it in my stuff or did you find it in my company's things?
I found it in your home. I'm gonna say it like that.
That don't mean it's mine.
Oh man.
No,
I ain't gonna do
Georgetta.
I ain't gonna do him like that.
Listen, they asked Jaguar, why do you think TD Jakes was at P. Diddy house?
For the money and the sex.
TD Jakes, I'm sorry, bro. What my phone at, bro?
You gonna do it live? He can do it live. Be like, I gotta do it live.
Oh man, I need you to hurry up and get to this turkey lounge.
I'm sorry, y'all.
What number is it at? Do you remember?
It was a guy talking. It wasn't her. It wasn't Jaguar. It was a guy talking about the turkey lounge.
In the St. Louis hat?
Guess what I just found? Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what I just found on TikTok?
What?
Muted. I just typed in TD Jakes, right? It say TD Jakes, and P. Diddy. TD Jakes admits he's gay.
Well, it's all surfacing now. He ain't got no choice but to tell it.
You know what? I'm done listening to rap. I'm finna go start listening to white people shit. I'm just gonna keep it 100. This shit is ridiculous. And you want to know what's so fucked up?
I would not go there with them white people when it comes to that music because they probably ain't no better.
This is the shit. What Capiche was talking about, how the people before us that we look up to as legends doing this goofy, bald head, gay ass shit. Like, how you think I'm gonna look at the next motherfucker that try to be TDJ? Like, niggas, you getting fucked? Like, that shit weird. I feel some type of way.
The weirdest, biggest question to ask me, you, and all of us right now is,
or you gonna take that $2 million? Hell yeah.
Fuck that $2 million. I'm gone. Fuck you said. I don't want it. You can keep it. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
How is we gonna change? How are we gonna be able to change the outcome for the future? We want to be able to keep this black culture going in the hip hop and R&B music, but we do want to get away from the pedophiles and stuff like that. We want to be able to look. So is there even a way, or is it just if you're into the music, you're gonna be lost?
Do you believe
let's be realistic here. Come on now. This shit gets deeper. This shit gets deeper in the industry as far as.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, April.
I do got a point. I got something to say because the only new change I have heard. Let me put this up so you can keep going. The only new change I have heard is people are not going after big companies like Universal, like. New artists, they rather try to do it very independent, even if they got to start their own website and go out there. I have been hearing that new era of talking to where you can try to get away from the industry.
April, I'm asking you because you was on here when I came in. Did you hear about the part where she was talking about when they raided 3 of Diddy homes? And the higher up didn't tell nobody who house they was going into.
Mm-hmm.
So now that falls back to, like I said, is somebody higher than all that is pulling them strings so Diddy won't go to jail because they really wanted
like
Diddy. They
Capiche
would go
said,
overseas or wherever he at and get him.
Go ahead.
That's what I said too. But Capiche said by him being on a private, he had a private whatever. They can't go over there onto that private because that's what I asked too. They should have got him first and then raided. But Capiche said once you take that private plane, they don't have the right to come onto the private area.
Private land, yeah.
Guess what? He got to land eventually.
Yes, but listen here. This is what I said earlier. There are private properties in America that you can land that police officers can't go upon. Trust me, there are plenty of. But you guarantee Barack Obama got a piece of land that can't nobody. You're not touching.
But I think they sitting here raiding P. Diddy house. They need to go raid TD Jake's church because that's probably where all of these VHS
you better not bring his mother sucker fucking name on the boat.
VHS whatever she said. Shit.
All right, let's get into this part. You want to hear the turkey line.
Make her look online for BBC for their freako sessions.
Oh,
She
yeah, I
say
wouldn't
that,
believe that,
in
too.
this lawsuit that, Diddy, he enjoyed watching her get smashed by BBCs. So, what you think about that?
I hope
Do you think she was the only one getting banged by him? Do you think this man had this woman search for prostitutes online just for them to have sex with her? It's something fishy about that, bro. Because you got to realize this lawsuit and the information they had and they gave the Diddy people was 6 months ago. So some of that stuff was cut out. Okay, we're gonna give you this, but you got to cut this part out.
Pause it real quick. I got something to say.
Let's just say.
So now, do everybody recall me asking what made her come out all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Now, that makes me feel like, damn. So you leaving Diddy was just a front, just so you won't get brought up in the bullshit when you do bring it out or he do something you don't like.
Okay.
But her and Cam Porter been trying to get out because Cam Porter was writing a tell-all book and she ended up giving it to Cassie. So both of them was already trying to get out of it anyway.
But still,
don't forget, Wendy Williams was one of the first few people back in the day that was trying to expose them.
Yeah. Now, true enough, if that's the case, if you trying to get out so bad, why you getting fucked by BBCs with him? Y'all don't fucking BBC.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. He's her.
If you trying to get away, if you trying to get away, ain't no point.
He got so much shit to hold her by, to where it's like he pimping her. Like she don't have no choice.
Oh, okay, so hold on. Let me ask you this, Georgetta. No disrespect when I ask this. Say I'm a record company. I sign you. I tell you, hey, go and look online for the fattest clicks. And we gonna do them hoes together. And you trying to get away. No matter if you break that contract or not, you gonna walk away from that shit, right?
Right.
So she had all opportunity to walk away. I think that nigga decided to stop paying her, and then all of a sudden she came out, or her new nigga got in her ear, and now she want to bring the shit out.
But like even like old girl say, he started off giving her $500K. He broke it down to $250K. $250K, that's still a lot of money.
You still getting a meal.
It still gotta be something she wasn't worth going through in order for her to just be like, fuck that money. Because $250K, that's still a lot.
Okay, so now I'm mad at you. How long they been split up?
Shit, I don't know. Shit, I don't even know how long they were together.
So now, why all of a sudden out the blue, the shit hit the fan with all this?
Yeah, again, because a law said.
No, I understand that. That's what I'm saying, but come on, bro.
Without that law, we wouldn't be talking about it. My
no, because it was the shit. You might be right.
My opinion.
You might be right, but still, my boy.
Without that law, you wouldn't be talking.
Still, my boy.
So
like you said, 6 months prior.
Y'all think when Justin Bieber, if Justin Bieber hit the fan, it's over.
What the fuck happened with Justin Bieber? See,
it's over. It's a wrap because now you got the white people.
Man, that shit ain't gonna blow up like this. I guarantee you, it's not.
If Justin
Bieber, that nigga first song was "Baby." He had that nigga sprung.
Come on, dog. This is the point where we go back.
I gotta agree with you. His first song was "Baby." That nigga sprung.
I get the fuck.
So that makes like yet again that unfortunately, I'm gonna say it like that. That unfortunately makes sense.
It do. I ain't gonna lie. It really fucking do. Though.
It makes it look like okay. Check this out,
man. Let's just put it out there. That nigga P Diddy fucking every nigga in the rap game.
And then that's sad. Then he is the true Epstein of the rap game,
No,
and then he needs to go down. Bro. So therefore, it makes sense why he left.
Hold on. Let me ask you something. I want you to really think about it, bro. Now, if all this shit wouldn't have came out, half these motherfuckers that's being brought into this shit, that's being accused of shit with him, you would never think they do that shit with you.
I would. I'm sorry. I already had speculation.
Oh, who?
All of them. When especially when finally R. Kelly took the fan, I was like, oh shit, they all gonna go down.
I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna lie. I believe that's what set that shit in motion. That R. Kelly shit, bro. That's what I believe.
It's not even R. Kelly that set it in motion. You got to go past that shit. Bill Cosby, shit, he old as fuck. He the one set it in motion. He went to the pen first.
Yeah, but look how many people came out.
About who?
Bill Cosby.
Bro,
they came out in droves. Come on, dog. We talking about Rudy Huxtable. We talking about Raven Simone. We talking about the light-skinned girl. Like they came out like holding hands at a kumbaya. They came out. Oh, Bill Cosby, come girls, let us unite.
See, and it's crazy because I
they came out like Color Purple, the remix.
Like.
Yeah, but even though they reunited and came out, shit, that didn't stop his ass from hitting them 4 walls.
Man, but yet again, I look at Bill Cosby, and I hate to look at it like that because I'm not in this realm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry and I apologize for anybody I offend, but I'm just keeping it real.
I fuck with.
I'm just keeping it real. First and foremost, the man was massaging your feet. Okay, he had a foot fetish. Hey, first and foremost. Therefore, like, if you heard a story that this man is massaging feet and he might slip a pill in your drink, I'm not drinking around you no more. Me and drinking and you is not. We're not doing that. Now you want to massage my feet? I'm a female. My corns hurt. We've been filming. However many episodes they film in a day, because I heard sometimes they can film up to 2 or 3 episodes in a day.
That's if they get that shit right. I hope. I hope it's just not
they really on that grind. You know, Bill Cosby like shit. Yet again, I massage it. I wouldn't drink. Now I wouldn't even drink a juice cup around that nigga where you stick the straw in. Like, hey man, I heard
the Capri Sun.
I would think about it.
Hey, I can barely hear, but I heard that shit talking about Capri Suns.
Because only person that did say something about him was Bill Cosby's so-called wife. And the only thing she said is, I heard stories. Or he was verbal abusive. He talked to me wrong.
That ain't no law. I mean, that ain't against the law.
It is in female world. Shit, you can't be verbal abusing me.
Fuck they world. Let's speak facts.
But I would rather a motherfucker massage my feet than massage my asshole. Straight
oh God, I'm with it. But hey, pause. Wait. Hey, I was gonna ask you because you said he massage feet. I got a feet fetish. What the fuck? What you think? I'm gonna turn out one of them niggas?
No.
I'm just saying.
He should have went to nail school and got his license. That way he could touch all the motherfucking feet he wanted to touch. Yeah.
Or pay different females. Let me look at your feet, baby.
He went through the whole Cosby Show. If you came to the Cosby Show, and if you went to so-called, now this is where I still think it's allegedly. No, I'm not getting deep, but if you was on a different world, because he owned that too, you was getting down with the get down.
Especially that little cute look.
But let's hear more and see if he hurry up and get to this.
Allegedly, or just for the sake of it, Cassie wasn't the only one who wanted, or she didn't want it, but Cassie, who searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black, not only for herself, but for somebody else who we all know that was in the room with her. Heard plenty of stories about him being on a yacht, that same yacht that
Pause. I want to ask you.
Kim was on.
Hey, Georgetta. Who you think was in that room? And like no lie. I know you're gonna say P. Diddy because he's the topic, but who you really think was all in that room?
Shit, P. Diddy was in there first. Shit, he was there before Cassie.
What's that dude that played in radio?
Junior. You talking about Good Junior? Yeah.
I think he was up in there.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey.
I think the man from 12 Shades of Grey was up in there. Dominatrix shit.
He the one that got P. Diddy got him turned out.
You know who was up in there? What's his name that played Creed?
Michael B. Jordan? You think so? He too motherfucking fine to be letting somebody jiggle with his booty.
Hey, but those be the ones they go for. But
only way he gets saved is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but Steven Seagal don't have nothing to do with that. It's because really, I feel like Steven Seagal. I mean, not Steven Seagal. Come on, man, Rambo, y'all help me out.
You talking about
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, Rambo.
That's him.
No, Rambo is Steve.
Hey Siri.
What's his name?
Rambo?
Rocky. Ain't it?
Rocky. Yeah.
Who? Hey Siri.
Best of Stallone.
You'd like to see New York City Rambo mobile? Hello
Best
there.
of Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was like, I think it's another S in his name.
So if I feel like if Michael B. Jordan went under him, because I have never heard nothing about Best of Stallone. Just to be honest.
You know why you never heard nothing about him? Because he's a real nigga. He already get his paper and go.
You can't say that. Yet again, let's hope it stays like that.
Right.
Then I'm gonna say Michael B. Jordan ain't in that room. Because yet again, and then I'm gonna say, yeah, he around them because he admired all them people.
But see, 9 times out of 10, I'm just upset because it seemed like they're putting out all our black people as fucking molesters and shit. Like that shit is crazy. Like it's just too many of them.
Getting molested. I'm on the other side of there getting molested. I wouldn't think
not molested, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Pedophile. I feel like I ain't gonna lie.
Just Diddy.
I ain't gonna lie. I really feel like it's the money doing it to their ass.
R. Kelly married.
You can't say it was just Diddy. You gotta look at TD Jakes. You know how many boys go to church?
Do you know how many boys watch him?
Shit. You gotta think about that shit.
But like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like these niggas, they got like this when they got all their money, and then they got the feeling like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go do this and pay this person off because I ain't gotta worry about it now.
May I say something, y'all?
I feel like the money got them niggas big headed.
I don't think it. I don't think so. And the small research of what I've been seeing, and I'm just say 2 weeks of research. It's really
Okay, doodle mama shorts, honey, hot girl summer, what? Stop
do I need
playing
it?
with her over there.
Okay, get it started. Get it started. We up to 10. How many viewers coming in?
Because I swear, you always trying to advertise this motherfucker like it's a wholesale or something.
You advertise like it's a wholesale.
Hey, I advertise Caveman like he a pig. You know what I'm saying? If I can get him on a form, we like Timon and Pumbaa over here. I don't give a damn. It's just comedy.
Huh?
See, never mind. Let me get back to the story. No, for real. I no. On a serious note, I really do believe that somebody grabbed these leaders, especially like P. Diddy and people that are controlling.
Hold on, wait.
Quincy Jones. Somebody did something to these guys first.
Well, we know Quincy Jones did shit. He the reason why Michael was the way Michael was, B2 gay the way they was. Like, it's just a fuck fest. That's all
But
it
then
is.
again, he gave LL Cool J his start too, though. What you
But
think
see,
about
LL
that?
Cool J not fucking around with that shit.
How you know?
He wear makeup.
I hope not.
Because he
That
sure
nigga
got
wear makeup.
allegations out there. They just ain't hit the fans in a long time.
Oh,
You know why they ain't hit the fan? Because they got stuck at allegations.
Don't forget he got into it with Jamie Foxx. And everybody like, yeah, throwing a punch, and they was supposed to be on the football. Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay, all right. Think that.
But shit, Jamie Foxx came out as Wanda, so shit, I didn't know what it was at first.
I think.
Hey, that's you. I did not know that nigga was Wanda until I just.
He came out as Wanda, so
bro. Bad enough I take Slender because of Tyler Perry. Now you telling me Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx is Wanda.
Come on, dog. Jamie Foxx is cured, and ain't nobody seen Jamie Foxx in like 2 years now.
You know why he's staying clear? Because P. Diddy ramrod him in this shit too. Because I guarantee you, if this shit wouldn't have hit the ceiling like that, and I'm sorry, I fucks with Jamie. My nigga, if this shit wouldn't have hit the fan, you would have heard something back about Jamie by now.
And the same yacht she got her nose broken on, that somebody was doing something to him when they walked in the room, and it caused a confrontation. This is what somebody who was on the yacht said to me. You understand?
Oh, you're talking about Cass.
They was telling that story to somebody.
Go ahead, speak up anytime.
And it was a female.
He talking about Cassie getting her shit
He's
broke on the
talking
boat.
about when he socked Cassie in the nose.
Yeah, and then P. Diddy gonna tell everybody, oh, she fell. He was like, yeah, she fell dead into your face.
Anything in that lawsuit, you got to realize that we only got a portion of it because it's been chopped up. Things has been taken out. So somebody would look at. That's where a lot of gay men meet.
Okay, go up a little further. Yeah.
So we all saw this video.
I didn't. I told like I told you. I'm gonna tell my audience. I did not watch it. I wanted to watch it live with y'all. But only reason I wanted the job because so y'all have a little more input. Y'all know I'm always have something to say.
Hey, you notice this?
Go up. How far do you think?
Go up to like when he first up
back to the beginning?
back right there.
Hold on, wait, pause it before you start it.
Go ahead.
What's so crazy to me? Because everything that I asked about or I felt was different, I'm gonna say 3 out of 5 have came out.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What makes how do y'all think about TD Jakes dropping down from the church scene? Do you guys think that he feels something is gonna surface?
Yep. I'm sorry. Because come on now. Let's think about it. TD Jakes was doing hella well. I'm talking about hella views, hella money coming in. You think he willing to risk tax-free money just to step down if it wasn't something that can jeopardize him and his whole family. And I'm sorry, my boy. I'm an ex TD Jake fan. And I'm not going against him. He might not, but that's my personal opinion. It's just like me and you. We over here.
Because why he not fighting?
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you over here, I'm gonna say we on Maryland. We got the whole strip of Maryland. We make 100,000 a day on Maryland. You think we finna let that shit go? Just because you say you got something? No.
But I like this question. I'm just saying. Okay, so in the same,
then,
I'm gonna follow this
hold on, wait,
question with another question.
But even then, we still gonna fight for Maryland, right? Man, that shit ain't true. That bitch lying.
We was holding down Maryland, and our top 10 people that make money, right? Our top 10. Forget everybody else that's on the block that make money. Our top 10 out of the bottom 10. So that means 8, 9, 7. 8, 9, and 7. If they got spent and bent by another dude out of a whole nother organization on a whole nother block, is that gonna mess up our money?
No.
Or are we gonna kick them out? You see how's the rest of the bosses gonna play that role with them bottom three doing what they did?
Okay.
Especially because you don't want it to get to the number one, do you?
Okay, now peep game. I got two opinions. Looking from a street point of view, hell no, nigga, you get spent the bent, that's on you. Don't fuck this bread up. But coming from a boss angle, this nigga getting spent and bent by this nigga over here. If they shit get out,
but that's competition too, you know.
Yeah, but wait. Damn, if this shit get out about this nigga, then now there go rumors about us. And people gonna want to leave us, not shop with us. You know what? Hey, bitch ass nigga, you gotta go, bro. You go ahead and step foot over there where you got spent and bent that, my boy.
So
like you ain't fucking up my income, bro.
In that same category, I'm Universal Records, and I done made billions with P. Diddy. Hey Diddy, check this out. I can't help you, but they coming after you. And then, hold on, you had to know, and this is what crazy to me.
But
this is hold on. If y'all really peep gang, I'm a peep gang. I'm gonna go deeper down this rabbit hole with y'all. Before the 24-hour thing dropped and P. Diddy case actually got filed into court, we knew this shit was finna hit the fan.
Hey, bro.
I know y'all may not know because you know what I'm saying. Y'all
that nigga P. Diddy shit was already in court. They just was waiting on that.
They were waiting on waiting on 12 o'clock.
Go ahead, hit.
Ben knew he had plenty, in my eyes, we had kind of plenty of time to know that this was happening. You knew that this law was finna set into place too. You had 6 months to know.
Guess what? It's too late. I already sex trafficked this bitch. I sex trafficked this nigga. I did this. I did that. I did that. You know what? Damn.
They had enough time. They had enough time to get rid of everything.
Even though I ain't gonna lie.
To whoever had parts of this shit, they had more than enough time. Everything that has something to do with this case, like you say, was on that first plane that took off. That nobody was on.
And yet again, that was tracked, and ladies and gentlemen, that was tracked by a outside source. That's all he does is track private planes. He got sued by Taylor Swift. This is how I know this information. He got sued by Taylor Swift.
And didn't get paid. I mean, did she get paid?
No, the dude won. He said, because I'm only tracking you through public information. Like, this information is public. Anybody can go look up this information and find out this. So it's like, I didn't do nothing wrong. Taylor Swift, let me get that money.
Everybody knew. Cause shit, the news reporters was there, shit, before they even went in the yard. Shit.
Okay,
they
so
was there.
Go ahead.
You got another blunt rolled already? Did we just smoke that one?
Exotic bookstores with them.
You gonna roll up again?
I saw this dude.
You got some more to roll up or no?
Pick up butt plugs.
But I thought you said you needed another swisher.
And that's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And when I say, yo, my man, what you getting this for? He said, you know, can I do my shopping by myself? And I said, yeah. And when I looked up there, it said butt plugs.
Is this it?
I bust out laughing and went to the front door. I knew I should wait outside of Turkish baths for them. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together.
He don't want to tell the truth.
There's a steam room?
It's a big ass tub with a gang of booty holes floating in that motherfucker like sardines.
To each his own though, bruh. But that's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people and they meet them at the Turkish bath and they do their meetings and they meet their people.
This in a whole nother country.
Yeah.
This is outside the country, ladies and gentlemen. I just want y'all to follow along. Just make sure everybody's following along.
Yeah, we don't really know if it's out of the country.
Hold on, wait.
Underground shit.
Jetta. Don't that sound like
Turkish?
Similar to what he said. Don't what he said similar sounds like what I said. When it comes to the money, I think these niggas get so much money because if you think about it, yeah, you gotta meet certain people to get so far up in the game, right? All about money. So that's why I
But
said
you heard what he said when Wendy Williams was talking about it and she had it on the radio station. By the time he made it back to New York City, that bitch was in, where he say, Pennsylvania? Because he was calling the radio stations telling them that if they don't get her off the radio station, that he's not bringing no artists, no nothing to them anymore.
Who, P. Diddy?
So P. Diddy got pulled.
Like I said, that goes back to when she got sick, her and Jamie, my boy. I told you, but when all this shit popped off, I really didn't pay attention to
Now, do
it.
y'all think P. Diddy gave her something to get her sick?
Yeah. Her and
when did y'all meet? Like you really you accepting packages like that when you been ratting out people in the game?
But no, it wasn't no package. It was in her normal job. I'm gonna tell you what they say happened.
Listen, but
they say P. Diddy.
Hold on. But I just want you to understand something, y'all. For as Wendy Williams, a type of person, the reputation that she has, and y'all know this reputation I'm going to speak about. She been exposing the industry. That's how she made her millions. That's how she got her own TV show. That's what set her different from everybody else in the game. That's how she got her shit. You see what I'm saying? So, yet again, you've been doing this for how long? And you trying to tell me that you wasn't extra careful after a while with no extra carefulness?
Okay.
You don't think
Well, yeah, because I know damn well Jaguar careful. She gotta be.
Hold on.
Shit.
Now, the story
she
I
not
heard.
even picking up her own mail from the mailbox. Shit. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good. From the story I heard when this shit first surfaced, my boy. You know how Whitney Williams always had that big ass jug with her?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you know it be tea in there. She drink a lot of tea and shit. Don't ask me how I know. I don't even like her like that. But motherfucking, they say P. Diddy hired somebody to go on her show and put something in her tea. That's what got her sick.
A matter of seconds. Look at Eazy-E. Matter of seconds. The blinking of an eye. Like, ain't no telling who the fuck did it. It could have been her closest person at the studio. Nigga, money talk, bullshit, walk. Motherfucker come in there and tell me I'm gonna give you 15 million, put this in that cup. That shit going in that cup.
Fuck that. Hey, who cup is that? And you know what?
In this
I don't
industry
even
right
want to
here,
know who cup it is.
in this
15
industry
mil?
that we
Shit.
I'm gone.
in this industry right here that we're stepping into, that I invited y'all into this podcast, which is beautiful. I love being able to express ourselves and stuff like that. After a while, if I did begin to blow up, I'm just speaking. If I did get to blow up, I'm gonna have to start being careful because I know how I speak.
Fuck
I know
that.
what I talk about.
P. Diddy gonna invite you to the daddy house. Is you gonna go?
I wouldn't even think them type of people would come after me. Diddy wouldn't even come. I hope Diddy don't come after me.
Oh, shit, you better
You're
have on
telling
some
me,
of them
but
electric
it wouldn't
greases.
even be P. Diddy. It would be like, but in the same.
But I just want to ask this.
Spotify contract.
See, I just want to know this.
Spotify contract. Would I sell Apple contract? Because them the same people in the same realm of character of a person. So you know what I'm saying? Just to even think scarier for me, like, okay, I'm out here doing my thing. You know, I've been broadcasting for several years and I finally found that itch and we get to popping. Am I gonna accept a contract like that? Like what do I gotta do?
What's gonna come with it? Exactly. Do you gotta wear some electric G strings or
You know
dreezies
what
or
I'm saying?
something?
Do I gotta wear?
See, I want to ask y'all something.
Do I gotta do eyeshadow?
I want to ask y'all something. To me, it's kind of funny. Do y'all think when P. Diddy gave them contracts out in small print, he put on the contract, you gotta let me butt fuck you?
No, because then it's over. It's over if a lawyer read that.
I'm talking about, you know, the little very small print that be at the bottom of the paper and shit.
But like they say, I don't give a fuck what they say. They saying that they was trying to sacrifice Diddy. But the motherfucker just too smart. I would have been recording, out of all honesty, I would have been recording shit too. I'm not gonna, because I'm not going by myself. Period.
No.
Hey, and that's crazy because that's what I think.
I'm doing big dirt, corporational dirt.
I would have been recording by.
If I'm spending everybody I can get my hands on, yes. If I know I can go to jail for spending and bending you, yes, I'm finna back myself up. I'm finna probably name drop a couple record labels.
Hey, but no, all bullshit aside, I really think if you really pay attention to this shit, bro, you remember a few years back how people was talking big about the Illuminati and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in that?
I believe in it. But at the same time, I think like how April say, like all of these motherfuckers is over the age limit. So they have the choice to say, no, you can't have my butt, or yes, you can have my butt. So all this other shit that's being brought up, to me personally, I don't think it should even matter.
But most of these people were drugged too.
Who was drugged? All of them in the music industry is on drugs.
Yet again, so that's why they got so-called taking advantage. Allegedly.
So that don't even man.
So hey, I'm not arguing. I'm just bringing that up to make sure that people understand that when they saying that they got spent and bent by P. Diddy, that they were like, man, I was drugged, I was on pills, I was on shrooms,
these motherfuckers been off that shit.
Wait, I still kind of sort of blame them.
I'm not y'all have every
because
right. I'm not
because
sure
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if I'm loud or whatever, but if I do get loud, let me know. But like dudes say, the only thing females look at when they with somebody like that is them open that bottle. What about the cranberry juice that's open? The orange juice that's open? My mama always told me if it ain't get open in front of you, baby, don't drink it.
Hold on, how about
that?
that?
But that's like you growing up as a kid and your mama got some cranberry juice, some orange juice in the refrigerator. You ain't gonna think nothing is in there.
Right,
like,
you
come
think your
on
mama
now.
trying to kill you.
Like, so when you get older, nigga, you already niggas is out here, like Michael said, popping mollies. These motherfuckers is out here. That's their lifestyle.
Hey.
And yet again,
I know a situation where a kid went in the refrigerator and drank a half a cup of Hennessy.
Yeah, I
at like 5, 6 years old, and all they did was go to sleep. Like,
true indeed,
that shit is crazy.
Happened. But yet again,
And that same token, like you trust your mama to go in the refrigerator to drink after her, and you drink after your parents because you think it's okay as a kid. Do you think it's okay as an adult go drink after another adult when you don't know what type of lifestyle they live?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
I'm not gonna say it never happened. I don't recall a time where I ever went and opened my mama, drunk some of my mama's shit that was open.
Well, I have. And got fucking a piece of her chicken was stuck in a straw, so wasn't nothing coming out. And then I pull a straw and see a fucking big ass clunk of chicken stuck in a straw hole. Now imagine if that shit would have went in my mouth, I would have died.
Can I be honest?
So I
with
learned
you?
my lesson about drinking behind people.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the fact you say a piece of chicken was stuck in his straw.
It was stuck in a straw hole. So that taught me. Go ahead.
Every time I seen a cup of Kool-Aid in the refrigerator, I was guaranteed 100% on my son, on my soul, myself. I was taking a sip. Like out of everybody's cup of Kool-Aid. You stuck your cup in the refrigerator, and I just so happened to walk by. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm out of there.
But you got to think about it. And then it's a habit. Because a lot of people in relationships, like they go get shit to drink, they get one soda and share it. One straw, share it.
Not me. Don't put your goddamn lips on my soda.
You know, that's crazy.
No, I swear to God. Now, only thing I have shared with a couple, well, with a female before, is a cup of soda.
You sharing a bottle.
What?
Y'all sharing a bottle of liquor. Y'all might be drinking out of two different cups, but you're sharing a bottle of liquor.
That got open in front of me, or I opened it in front of her.
That bottle the whole night.
My body, I don't know. Me personally,
you not looking at. Are you looking at that bottle? Oh my God! You're not looking at this bottle the whole night. You finna kick it, dance, play cards, smoke weed, roll blunts, use the bathroom.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah.
Am I lying?
A few years back, no, I didn't. But I'm gonna tell you what I started doing. I started getting the biggest cup in the house, filling that bitch halfway with liquor, and that's gonna get me the whole fucking night. I don't need to touch your bottle no more.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
But if I buy the bottle, hell yeah, it's right here.
The most safest human being ever that I have ever had. And I ain't saying no wrong, but he Mr. Inspector Gadget.
That nigga that got loaded and then set that cup down and then asked plenty of people, is that my cup? Nigga, I can look at your face. You one of those. Don't try to play.
Listen, to be honest.
You done set that cup down.
To be honest, if we ever kick it and I'm drinking and I gotta ask more than 3 times, is them. You know what? It don't even matter no more. Hey, I need another cup.
But what I'm saying is you pouring half of the bottle of Hennessy in a cup because it's going to last you through the night.
Mm-hmm.
So when the bitches get on the dance floor and the asses get to nigga, you going to sit that cup down. Nigga, you that one that's going to be like, hey, my nigga, is this my cup? You're going to be looking for that cup. And after the 3rd time you ask, then yeah, nigga, fuck that cup. But you're going to be looking for that
cup. Now, I have done that, kicking it with my brothers, family members that I was close to. But as far as when I go out and shit.
Key point. Hold on, stop. Key point. Who you say with?
Family members.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
No, I understand that, but it's certain ones like
it don't matter. That's the whole point we're trying to prove. It's certain ones that you would do that with. Yet again, now that you up in this industry, they still have that same mentality because why everybody became your buddies, everybody grab your shoulders. You met your favorite artist. Like I said, if I was P. Diddy and I wanted to sign you real quick, after I done bribed you with $2 million while your broke ass was at home, I'm finna make sure you see your favorite artist.
Now guess what? So you telling me, okay, you see your favorite artist, you meet him, You telling me somewhere in the back of that little lad brain of theirs,
do some drugs?
No, somewhere back in that little lad brain of theirs, they didn't say, "Oh fuck P Diddy shit. This is what I want to get to." Like, you don't think they thought about that?
Don't you think that person that your favorite artist already know what P Diddy up to? Don't you think that I, as P Diddy, paid your favorite artist so I can spin and then you?
Still,
But why is P Diddy only showing male artists their favorite? Like, I don't think no males have any favorite artists.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if
my
Usher
favorite
is
artist
there,
dead. So
if Usher is there, I'm just saying, like, probably for like you guys going into
Who the fuck was
it.
my favorite artist when I was coming up?
But
nah,
I'm just saying,
Jay
like,
Z, P Diddy.
Jay-Z, I didn't understand shit what the fuck he was saying.
Well, you trying to tell me at the age of 16, when I'm out there spitting and my nickname was Dillio, and P Diddy, hello, because we had the house phone, ain't no cell phone. P Diddy called talking about, hey Michael, want to come to New York and meet Busta Rhymes? What the fuck? I'm gone.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But once you get on that flight, your ass is gone.
Amen. Amen. That's the
Not really. Technically, your ass is gone when you put everybody out the house and invite you into that little tub.
No,
that ass is gone. When you get on that plane, nigga, that ass is gone. That ass been paid for.
Bruh. I hate to say it like that, but I'm thinking realistically. As soon as you pull up to the fucking ding dong, he gonna hand you a blunt. It's a wrap.
Man, that shit gonna be laced with all type of shit.
It's a wrap because you already think young, not now, but you're young, you're black. It's another black man who just paid you $2 million. You own. He just handed you a blunt. Let's smoke up. For real, you're really trying to get into the studio. You're like, man, I just want to do a song. I hope I don't piss this nigga off and blow my chance of getting.
Hey, do y'all think?
And that's fucked up because it's like you're being baited into some shit that's fucked up. That shit will fuck somebody up.
Yeah, because think about, you see all the scenarios that I named, like this is what you're probably thinking about. I want to make it.
Because they talking about Usher got herpes. But I'm not sure if women can pass herpes on. I thought you had to get herpes from a man.
Hey Siri. Okay. Can females catch herpes?
No, can females give men herpes, or how do males get herpes? Because if he got herpes,
they just said it's more common in women.
it's more common in women.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they just
But
said.
who do female or males? What's that shit called?
Hey Siri. Can females pass on herpes to a male? From this thing, it says my boyfriend is worried I gave him herpes today.
No, that's some real shit. Because if men can only get herpes, well, he had to get it from a man because don't no woman have no dick to be going up in nobody's ass.
Hey, Siri, they got a rubber dick.
They don't.
Shut up, fool.
I'm just saying.
So
Honestly, come on, man.
It's a lot of men out there that need to be checked for that shit. This nigga got butt plugs and.
Let's be realistic, my boy. You telling me a female can't go fuck another female with that strap on that got herpes, come back and fuck this nigga in his ass with that same strap on? Let's be realistic. We all grown.
Wait a minute. So you telling me that a female gonna have a strap, loan it to her brother so he go fuck his dude. He gonna bring it back to her and give it back so she can give her bitch herpes?
Okay, so the main question is, can herpes be on a dildo?
Hey Siri.
Can
herpes be on a dildo?
I mean, that's the bottom line question that I keep hearing.
Hey Siri, can herpes be on a dildo? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Let me
Because I'm under the influence that the answer is no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way. Hold on, let me see.
Well, I'm just talking shit, but I'm just saying that murder can happen.
If that was able to happen, then you have an argument. And that's why I'm not up. You see me up here not defending or saying
Okay,
anything.
it says that herpes is transmitted from a genital sore.
So you can't get a sore onto a dildo.
You can't cut it off and put it in there.
Exactly. Get on my nerves.
Okay, hold on. If you now,
what the fuck?
Can I ask? I guess
you tried to throw up on me
to get deeper.
I hear you.
To get deeper into it, can you cut into the sore and a little juice onto a dildo and rub it in and then go? That's about all I can think. Yes, I had to go there. I know. I'm sorry, but if you want to try to spread a disease through a dildo, I think that's about the only way you can do it. If that's logically possible. Other than that, no.
Shit, well, at this generation, they don't give a fuck if you got a disease or not. Shit. They don't give a fuck.
Look at young boy.
Let's get back into this real quick, y'all.
People in those type of situations where they're comfortable at.
What's up, y'all?
So they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, twice, sometimes.
And y'all would like to not have commercials interrupt us. Please don't.
3 times a week. Me and the driver be outside. He'll run into the Turkish bath. Got that big ass tub at home, but you want to go? No, go ahead.
There is a lot to be said about Diddy's connections in the industry and how he is a bit of a power and control freak.
He saw no way out other than doing what he told her to do. He had mentally controlled her. It's like a pimp. Diddy had pimp potential. He had her mind messed up where it controlled her. She felt no way out. She felt like if she walked out the door, he wasn't going to do the music no more. If she went somewhere or she ran and didn't want to do that, their relationship not only would have been over, he would have painted a picture that nobody else in the industry would have dealt with her. I seen him do it before. Did Wendy Williams.
Oh my God. Did I just bring it up? See, this is why I'd be glad I don't watch the video. So when I bring up something and then somebody bring it up.
You watched it earlier.
No, I did not. No.
Hey, we can't agree or disagree, but I truly feel he watched it earlier.
Well, I'm glad you and your feelings. But yet again,
I'm only in my feelings because you always trying to put out there when you right. You don't be.
Back to the show.
He said it when we was in Cali. When I come back to New York and that BITCH is on the radio. This is Wendy Williams, the hottest radio host in New York City. When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said the same thing. He said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is going to do anything with y'all. No business at all. It ain't going to be no artist, no nothing going to come. He's telling people that at a radio station.
Come on, man. Pull. You don't think an artist, once they got up there with Diddy and they feel like, oh man, I made it with Diddy, I done got scared. Now this nigga can destroy me.
Yeah, I think
he can
yeah, I
Bill
think
Clinton the shit out
he
of
got
me.
molested when he was a kid.
Huh?
Yeah, I think he got molested in touch when he was a kid.
P. Diddy?
Mm.
I think they got P. Diddy at 9 years old. They touched him like they touched a Catholic. He got baptized into the gate.
Well, it should be a law by people that being molested that they shit. That's shit. I don't know.
Man.
It should be a law. They should have some type of law put in place that can help them because shit, once your manhood get took his shit.
Wow.
What?
Kanye exposed Diddy and Drake's sugar daddy luncheon. Am I reading it right? You see it?
Yeah.
Am I reading it right?
Oh, and that song I was telling y'all about, it wasn't Meek Mills, it was Gucci Man. It's called No Diddy.
Oh, we'll go through it. I want to hear it now.
It's called No Diddy.
And that's crazy. You see Gucci Man, you think Gucci Man got something to do with it?
Shit, I don't know. Shit, I could barely understand. It's like his mouth, his jaws don't move.
And he took all his teeth out. Well, not his real teeth, but
that's what I'm saying. Like his shit stuck or something. Like they too heavy.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. When that nigga took his motherfucking grill out, I felt some type of way.
She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
In the heart of Calabasas, at the infamous Freak Off, Nicki dropped the bombshell we've all been waiting for. Just when we thought Jaguar had stirred the pot enough, here comes Nicki with another jaw-dropping revelation. This time, she's shining a spotlight on none other than Nicki Minaj, exposing her for leaking a spine-chilling audio of Diddy and Meek Mill. It's been years in the making, folks. Nicki held on to that.
That's the power of the industry.
But why is she just now coming out with it?
Shit, her baby daddy a fucking pedophile. Shit.
Dude, why am I finna come out if I can't get paid?
Oh, I just thought about it. Nicki riding with Diddy. Cause think about it, her daddy a pedophile, her brother
her husband a pedophile,
and her husband. Bitch, you a pedophile attractor. I'm just saying, damn, what man you been with that ain't been no goddamn pedophile?
Mm-hmm.
And you came out of your daddy nutsack. Did he touch you when you was little?
I'm pretty sure her mom was young.
Oh God, mama was attracting the little boy. Hey, come here.
That tape like it was a ticking time bomb, fearing retribution from Diddy and his crew. But with the flood of serious allegations against him, she decided it was time to let the truth be heard. Initially, the rumor mill churned out theories about a rogue bodyguard leaking the audio. But hold on to your seats, because here's the kicker: Nicki and her team orchestrated a cover-up, paying off the ex-bodyguard to take the fall. Now that the cat's out of the bag, the drama's just heating up. Now, let's rewind a bit.
Georgetta, you remember yesterday when me and Capiche Sun Juice was over here arguing about dude making that recording?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to feel otherwise. I don't think it was him.
I think it was him. I just think she has other recordings. Like she got.
But what other recording came out, my boy, about Meek? That so-called security, he's the only one, bro. But I still, like I said, I still feel strongly that it wasn't him who recorded it. Somebody else probably recorded it and gave it to him. He
the
didn't.
ring light.
Did she say the ring light?
Nobody in there with them nasty bitches but a ring light. Shit.
Remember when Meek Mill's closet started spilling skeletons left and right? Yeah, that's the one. The latest bombshell comes from producer Lil Rod, who's pointing fingers at Diddy for a string of unsettling allegations. According to Lil Rod, Diddy's been running a secret operation with a lineup of industry boy toys, and guess who's on?
Now, Lil Rod is the first case that I seen when it came to actually filing a lawsuit against P. Diddy.
So did he?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
But in his lawsuit, that motherfucker said nudity, drugs, minors, and all type of stuff, videos and stuff. I was like,
Why the fuck is
On the
his
list?
hair so square?
Fuck
That shit
that.
look
Why he ain't got
ugly
no
as
shirt
shit.
on with that hat on? He look like a pedophile right there, bro. He look like he laughing at a little boy now. Come on.
List?
Diddy got something for you.
Meek and Usher. Lil Rod didn't drop names, but his descriptions painted a pretty vivid picture. Meek, the Philly rapper who once romanced Nicki Minaj, and Usher, the R&B sensation who's been tearing up the Vegas stage and gracing the Super Bowl spotlight. Need I say more? Meek's Philly roots and high-profile fling with Nicki are no secret, and Usher's recent
what y'all?
That shit finna cry.
We
He
talking
finna
about
cry.
we talking about
Yeah.
artists. What y'all think these producers?
Man, listen,
are
bro.
going through?
Listen, bro. Usher better crack. That nigga already came out with confessions, what, like 3 times? I'm just saying, bro. I think you should have put that in your confession song, bro. That should have been the second one. Yeah, I let Meek and Diddy fuck me in the ass. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, Usher would have been in cancel culture before cancel culture came around. Cancel this nigga. What the hell? We want to hear about love and fucking and you cheating on women.
You right. He was telling the truth about how he cheated on his bitch. It was really with Diddy, not his hairstylist. But yeah.
He had love in the club and he was really at Diddy's house.
Oh God.
Like, you gotta read between the lines. Like,
what's that song? You my boo thing or some shit? You my boo with Alicia Keys? Diddy.
He ready to sign
on
in
fire? On
He
fire?
ready to sign in papers. He was ready to get him a lawyer because he was ready to tell.
Oh God.
Shit.
It did. You remember when he came out? I don't know the name of that song. It's some fire. I don't remember it, but he was talking about when he caught that shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, let it burn when it was burning.
Let it burn. Let Diddy know, man. You burnt me, cuz.
Y'all know this, and y'all named this nigga #1 album that he did the best on too.
Hey, I fuck with that new song he got out though.
That good, yeah, because P. Diddy going through this shit. Yeah, it's all out there. So he good now. Yeah.
Well, he don't even care that y'all really broke up.
I can't even. I don't even know what this is.
in Vegas residency was the talk of the town, raking in millions. And who could forget his show-stopping Super Bowl performance just a few months back? As the wildfire of scandal engulfed social media, Meek Mill found himself thrust into the eye of the storm, desperately grasping
Why
at straws.
is his neck so big?
Because
that was a big ass neck.
Hey, you notice this?
Like, why they throw my name
to salvage his reputation. But try as he might,
why me? Why me? I was up here doing my thing. I was a dream chaser. I was sleeping in the bed. I mean, with the bed. I don't know, man. That shit crazy.
Into a tirade that had Philly roots written all over it. But the more he protested, the louder the whispers grew, fueled by the relentless churn of black blog sites twisting his words, painting him as something he adamantly denied.
That is like Fred Sanford right there.
Hey, don't he look like he looking at Diddy like, yeah, daddy.
Hey, why that nigga look like he was bald-headed?
with a fat ass forehead.
He gonna look like when he's 50.
I can imagine George Jefferson hairstyle on him.
He can play George.
Why do he have a DGC? Diddy Combs? Your name is Meek Mills. You supposed to have a big ass M. Why do you have D and a C? Like
Dream Chaser.
Dream Chaser.
Yeah,
That ain't my hell no. It's exactly what she said. Diddy Combs. I'm sorry, you got that wrong. Daddy Combs.
I go after any big shot who tries to pull a fast one on me. No holds barred. That's just how we do it in Philly. My crew's got my back in this crazy industry. Every online outlet twisted my words to fit their narrative.
Say that one more time.
I'm just looking at this nigga neck.
Touch me. You gotta see through.
He do got a long, strong ass neck.
He got a wide ass neck. That shit look like a fucking python neck.
Dragged on, his
Hey,
outbursts mounting.
then this nigga got a bigger DC chain.
Vehemently denying the damning accusations of his involvement in any illicit affairs with men. Philly bred. No coke, no molly. I'm too heavy for that.
You know that's Diddy Combs at the back, you know, when he was younger, right?
You heard how he tried to claim no drugs, no coke, no money. Like, I don't pop drugs. Like, stop playing. Stop playing.
Look, that's him when he was younger, the smaller one. He got, you know, his daddy at the back.
Nobody would dare come at me with that gay stuff, or they'd face the wrath of the whole city. Woke up to these rumors plastered on every blog, like they've got me figured out. LOL. For a moment, some bought into his fervent denials. After all, his public persona revolved around women, his music pulsating with tales of female conquests. But then, the unthinkable shattered any lingering doubt. A chilling video emerged, capturing Meek in a compromising position with none other than Diddy himself. You won't believe the scene that unfolded. Meek's screams pierced the air, echoing with a desperation that seemed to teeter on the brink of oblivion.
He talking about that video that we seen, where was that? Last week?
What video?
The one that where I exposed Meek Mills, and you heard that audio.
Yeah.
Where right now it's just an audio.
But they said they got footage or some shit.
Because some people probably got the actual footage where you can see it. But they know they can't. You can't leak that stuff out like that because it's gonna get shut down. Nobody's gonna be able to see it. As soon as you see it, it's gonna get shut down. So you gotta dumb it down somehow so it can get leaked out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand YouTube, Facebook, they got companies that they go through.
I was reading that about Cassidy Fields. Jay-Z set up a freeway to lose their lives.
Yeah, that ain't juicy enough.
You a-hole.
Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work? The Ushkas,
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the Ushkas Kushmash. You gave me the Ushkas Muaf.
Orlando's brilliant. Y'all spent time with him. He's highly intelligent. Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long. This is a character. Actually, the shit he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
You see, quite on set.
Major pain in his ass, literally, since he was a kid.
Yeah, he did play a major pain, that little bitty ass boy.
Yeah, he was the littlest one.
Dang,
Tiger.
That nigga been in the game since been in the game.
But you don't know what makes me.
He know all about the molestation. He was in the Bill Cosby show. He was in all that shit. He grew up around the molesters. Shit.
Y'all want to know what makes me feel some type of way about that shit?
What?
That nigga say, "Did you get me? Ooh, squash, smooth squash." You happy? The fuck?
I don't think he was happy. I think he.
No, fuck that. Go back and watch that nigga energy, my nigga. That nigga.
I don't think so. I really think it was just a cry out,
bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just my opinion.
All right, can we go back and
He's
watch
been
it?
molested by so many people to where he got so much pain in his heart. Like,
Yeah.
he fucked up. Like, that shit fucked him up.
Like, I really fuck with this nigga since Major Pain to That So Raven and everything.
I used to have the biggest crush
Damn,
on
bro,
Birdie.
they passed you the fuck around.
Yeah.
Damn,
He
my
went
bad, bro. I didn't mean to say
through
that.
the
How
storm.
you didn't mean to say that, but you said it. You meant to say it. That's how you feel.
Because now that y'all talking about yeah, well, now that it's been brought to my attention, this nigga has been moved around to none but pedophiles.
Nothing but pedophiles. That's why he's a heavy drug user, because he used that as a way to numb the pain. Like,
Mechanism.
he
How you
fucked
say that
up.
shit? Yeah.
He fucked up.
But I'm gonna tell you something. It's only so long a person can hold that shit in.
I'm glad he's still here to at least tell a story.
Yeah.
Interview.
And
Who
he's
would have
been
did
saying it.
for
He's
what
been
you consider
saying
yourself?
it.
Go ahead.
He's been saying it, but motherfucker just look at him like, oh, he's just a drug head and this and that and that. Nah, that nigga is a victim.
Who brought him in the game though?
That's what
I'm not sure.
I ain't no telling, but I say the first person he ran across was probably Bill.
Yeah.
So who wrote the Major Pain movie?
The Wayans. That was a
The
Wayans.
Wayne, yeah, Wayne's Wayne. I don't think he was molested in that, but
Because I ain't heard nothing about the Wayans being molested.
You know why? Because they get their paper and go.
but I think that's why him and Raven Simone is so close, because she was there with him. She probably seen some shit too.
Yeah, they
She
was
probably-
forced to have sex behind the scenes.
Yeah, she probably done seen some shit. That's why she a lesbian.
Yeah.
She don't even want the dick. Shit, it was given
And
to
he
her
was
so
really
quick
in
at an
love
early
with her. You
age.
know what I'm
She's
saying?
scared of it.
I remember that. I remember those two different testimonies. It was like he was in love and really wanted to be with her, but was forced upon her. She was just in her trying to be an actor, you know what I'm saying, doing her job, was very good at her craft, and was forced to do something that she didn't want.
So that's why she a lesbian. And shit, he a crackhead. Shit.
So you're Rat Williams. You spoke. We've talked to you multiple times. You spoke on Cat Williams, like what kind of comedian he is, and your admiration for him. For what that was, do you feel you had any part to play in anything that could have been?
Because he gave you stories that didn't have nothing to do with me.
That's true.
Yeah,
But these stories never been told. No comedian has told these kind of stories on no platform.
He had never been interviewed for those stories to be told. Now, homie, he shared his experience in comedy. They ain't had nothing to do with me. He gave you names of people. Homie, he gave you, that was his testimony.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
You don't ever see testimonies in comedy though.
Well, you do. You see Michael Blackson give them. They go on Vlad and talk. D.L. Hughley, they all done it, homie.
What is your take when you see?
They're just saying they don't do their homework.
He always putting them on blast when it comes to stuff like that. I love it to death when it comes to him. But yet again, he's into it with Miss Jaguar. I can't wait till I find that clip again. Oh, what?
That I'm not part of the club.
Look at the pictures in the background.
A lot of you listening to me right now.
But see, stuff like this you can't believe, even though it's his message.
And
You
what I
can't believe the
realized
pictures
with the
that you
club
see, unless it get deep. No, see,
what
them
makes
just
them
pictures.
so mad.
You can't believe no stuff.
What's your
like
job?
that.
What do you do?
Me as a sparring partner. What's your fastest? Oh, my right hand. Okay.
Use your regular voice, or use the voice you're using now.
Yeah, people used to make fun of me, so I just stopped using it. And then I learned how to train myself to have a different tone of voice.
Oh, hell
When
no.
I go
Don't
to
play
school,
that, because
people
that's
start
not how
bullying
you
me.
talk.
And I was getting jobs and shit.
Like imagine like if I working at TJ Maxx and I'm
Oh,
trying to
hell.
sell.
It is fucked up right now. You doing this. Yo, it's so wild.
See that I have a real conversation with somebody and then start laughing like
No, I'm not laughing at you. Use your regular voice. Or use the voice you're using
So
now.
that's his regular voice.
People used to make fun of me.
Not this one.
Yes, that's his regular voice.
No.
That shit is crazy.
This is
So I
regular
just
voice.
stopped using it. And then I learned how to train myself
He's
to
like he
have a
used to
different
rap like
tone
that.
of
Nobody
voice.
like him rap like
So
that.
when I go to
His regular
school, people
voice.
stop bullying me. And I was getting jobs and shit.
like imagine like if I working at TJ Maxx and I'm trying to sell.
Oh, hell no.
That's the other voice that he's trying to talk like. I had to watch that shit. What do y'all think about that?
That shit is crazy. I be watching this motherfucker YouTube show. I didn't not know he talked like that.
He got a YouTube show. I don't even know who he is.
Yes.
DDG?
DDG, he got a baby by what's it? Haley Bear, the Black Mermaid.
I don't know nothing about it. I'm sorry.
Man. Well, I wish Bobby would have heard that shit. Send me that, Capiche.
Send you what?
His voice says, yeah.
All right, hold on. It done got interesting out here. We done shocked the world real quick, ladies and
I did
gentlemen.
not know that man talk like that. See, this industry shit, this shit is some shit.
Look like I stumbled across something that we might want to see real quick, so I'm gonna bring this up again. Okay, how
It's the value.
Yeah, but how? Oh, there it is.
That my next movie, it'll.
We also had Orlando Brown on the couch, right? And then everybody says he's crazy. He starts saying all these Hollywood stories.
He telling the truth
on everything.
He telling the whole truth.
How the fuck is this big middle part red? I'm dead.
That's when he was getting bullied in school on the Jamie Foxx show.
Certain people.
I'm asking you, why the hell is her middle part of her wig red?
Oh, I thought you asked why that nigga eyes was red.
No, it's not supposed to be red.
That's the color of the wig. That's what she wore.
No, no, Capiche.
Yeah. Ooh.
He gorilla mad.
Damn, why did I? Dang, I didn't try to. Why? Who the hell is that on your neck, nigga?
Hey, hold on.
I think that's Raven. I think that's Raven when she was little. I don't know shit.
Okay, let's stop. Y'all go. Oh Jesus, I can't deal with y'all two tonight.
Hey, do y'all think what's them two niggas' name that played as I think on was it Drake and Josh? No, it wasn't. It was Cal. Oh, damn.
This ninja Lil Reese do not look like a rapper.
But can I ask y'all a question?
Ordinary night.
Go ahead.
Do you think Jake and Josh, iCarly, Hannah Montana, do y'all think that they had to go through what our young black actors had to go through?
Only person I truly believe that has special privileges is Miley Cyrus, because Miley Cyrus is related to Diana. Is it Diana Ross? Who's her grandmother? The grandmother of country rap is her Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah. So I feel like
that's fucked up because none of them had to get molested or nothing. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Who got molested besides Macaulay Culkin?
The
Macaulay
whole
Culkin.
Nickelodeon crew, the whole Disney Channel. The hell?
Shit, well, they didn't bring it up. I never knew that. I only knew of Macaulay Culkin.
Because I'm finna sound racist because that's white people problem, nigga. That came on white people channels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why is the white people exposing our culture and not theirs?
We have Britney Spears. What the fuck is you saying?
She was molested too.
Hell yeah.
By
Christina Aguilera, Justin
she,
Timberlake.
they was molested.
Yes.
Shit, it's the first time I ever
Hey,
heard of that.
but you
I ain't
notice
gonna
this.
lie.
Hey, but you notice this. Everybody he named, you don't hear shit from no more.
Well, I hear about Britney Spears' crazy psychopath ass.
You gonna
But
stay hearing shit about her, bro.
What's up? Oh, who came up in the Disney Channel right after Hannah, after Miley Cyrus? Who was that next girl?
iCarly.
The whole anybody that came up on Nickelodeon, they got a whole thing that just came out. Like, stop playing. Like no, like anybody. I'm finna say this seriously, but it's gonna sound like a joke. I feel like if you got in a director's chair, if you had any form of boss production in this main industry, in the industry, you had to butt fuck your way up. I'm just gonna put it up.
So what is you saying? Kenan and Kel was butt fuck?
That's what I was finna say.
Hell yeah. For which one? Kenan to run Saturday Night Live like he been running Saturday Night Live, like nigga, his acts got put out there. Like he is your kids' generation of old top OG. When your kids get older, he gonna be the OG.
Well, my kids don't know about them. They know about Minecraft and shit. Legos and shit.
But no, I'm talking about when they get older, when Chris and them get into movies and they start seeing these black actors and they be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember. They gonna remember Kenan and Kel show. They
don't know Kenan and Kel came
bro.
They don't know anything about Kenan and Kel. That's what I'm saying. No.
And then they be watching Kel, I think the heavy set one on TikTok and don't even be knowing it. He the one that be in them little commercials with the cars, like
yeah, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Only people, and there are a few people that's not in the industry that really ain't got down because yet again they kept quiet, they stayed in the back. You know what I'm saying? You can name somebody. Denzel Washington, I think Kendrick Lamar, I think what's his name? Morgan Freeman. There's a slight a few people that didn't go to the thing. They didn't go to the after party and stayed at the after party. There are opportunities like that. Not everybody's just like, oh, you know what? I'm finna go there. Okay, I want to hear a little sports analysis real quick, just to change the mood just a little bit.
Anybody who
a long time ago, y'all don't know this. If I'm capping at any time, stop me, okay? Right. Stop me. Every other seat, old head. Matter of fact, it was probably 4-5 old heads before it was some young guys. So old heads outranked and outnumbered the younger guy. 5 years later, that young guy was an old head. And you looked up and there was more old head. At some point, it started being less old heads, more younger guys. Now, 5-week puppy and a 2-week puppy are in the same room, managing, speaking, talking, leading. Ain't nobody taught nobody nothing. So what we are seeing is the disconnect from the older generation, the Jews you get from the old head, and then coming in here knowing how to actually be not only professional, but be an all-star. Know how to actually talk and deal with the all-star director to say, this is what I'm doing.
I agree with him.
I don't agree with him for as the simple fact. And correct me if I'm wrong. Oh no, we gotta take that down. Georgia, you fixed that. That wasn't good.
Georgetta.
She not up there at the moment. She had a screen pro. You see that? That was a bad screen for you. So
don't do all that. Don't put me on there like that. My mouth open. all these pedophiles and shit online. Don't do all that. Don't do me.
No, I do a
Georgetta.
lot of controlling.
Georgetta, they already tracking your location.
Man, they don't want no smoke. They don't even want it. They best bet is to stay far away from me.
The reason why I disagree with what he's saying is because all those OGs back in the day are broke now. All them young cats that he named. Okay, yet again.
Not
all
Mike.
Them OGs back in the day are broke now. You got those ones that found success. Yes, come on, bro. I'm keeping it so real with you. Keeping it so real because you're gonna see
he hating on the OGs because I stay busting his ass with him.
I'm being real. I grew up with the OGs. I done heard the interviews of how their best friends are being broke.
Yeah,
and they loaned out so much money. The OGs in the comedy, they are broke because there was no financial guidance now. With these new age cats nowadays, they got the finance. LeBron came in the game and taught these, hey, no. Before you leave the game, you're gonna have that bag. So you got all these bag chasers. So yes, they're coming to the meetings.
I'm glad you brought up
They're
basketball.
coming to the meetings and they're explaining, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm getting. It's a new era to where these black people are getting the bag without the consequences of sacrificing themselves for the league. That's why it's a difference. That's why I disagree with what he just said.
So
crybaby, but if it wasn't for him crying, would no black people be getting paid? Would no black people be getting the numbers that they get in the NBA, which we think is ridiculous?
Hey, did you hear the news about my boy?
No.
Yeah, he finna become a free agent. Who? LeBron.
Nobody want this crybaby, yes.
Because he want to play with his son, so he gonna go wherever his son plays. That makes sense.
Why you want to play with his son?
Because
he gonna turn him into a crybaby.
Because nobody has never done it in the league. He'd be the first time to ever done it. That'd be history upon history. You know how hard that is. You see how long he had to stay in the league. You know how young he had to make the baby. You know what I'm saying? It steps to this.
Do you think he planned on this?
Eventually, once he seen that one of his kids was gonna make it in the league, yeah, he said it. Why not? Why not do something that ain't never been done if I can do it? What you think going to the moon accomplishment was?
So, do you think he got a chance to go play with his son?
Do I think if he could turn a free agent? Yeah. Whoever signed the son, you got LeBron James. Is that a bad deal?
Crybaby ass.
Crybaby ass, but I'm finna go to the playoffs. I'm finna fill up seats. I'm finna look like a good general manager. I'm probably finna actually think about all them rich, boring ass people who been rich, who ain't making no money, that ain't never seen a bonus. I got LeBron James' son. I got LeBron James. I'm finna see bonuses. I finna take my wives on cruises. I finna be able to fuck the secretary now because I look like a winner.
Hey, why this nigga just say wives?
I'm fucking thirsty. I need some.
So what you said, you're gonna have more than one wife, so you know you're gonna have to switch your beliefs over.
I'm gonna do it, bro. Come on, man. I'm talking about people that's in this industry that's doing it. I'm an NBA executive. My job is to recruit the best people so my team can finally win. This dude, LeBron James, been on the Lakers, only got one championship. Everybody call him a crybaby. He's the greatest player of all times in some people's eyes, besides Jordan. If you want to have a discussion, that's a later topic. But damn, I finally get to be a somebody as an executive.
He's a bitch.
Damn.
He really is.
Damn.
But I ain't gonna lie.
How you think people thought about Jordan?
He a good basketball player though.
Shit, he probably could have been a bitch at that time too. Shit, I don't know. Shit, he cried too much for me.
Like
They
people.
stopped the game too much. Oh, she's making fun of me. Like, shoot the ball with your bitch ass. Shit.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. It's time to go. I really don't want to, but it's that time. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Burn Live Show. I'm your host, Capiche. We got Miss Georgetta. We got Gay, man.
Yes, sir. Even though I was an hour and a half late.
It doesn't matter. I'm glad everybody appreciate it. Until next time.
That's why I gave you a full hour of my time.